Welcome to the First Choice.
Hello, you beautiful bastards, and happy Black History Month. And what good way to end this joyous equality celebrating month than to talk about a movie that has a white guy saying racial slurs to a black guy a lot. And yeah, this is 48 Hours. Great action buddy noir thriller with some elements of comedy, starring Eddie Murphy in his first ever actual movie, and he's teamed up with Nick Nolte to take down these cop killers. And Eddie Murphy is this convict who is sent down to help him track down the money that the cop killers are after, but he only has 48 hours to tell him, otherwise he goes back to the slammer. And yeah, this was rewatching this again. This movie is just downright funny. I mean, I've forgotten how brilliantly quotable and well written this movie is as well, especially when you've got a character who's kind of this grizzled bigot, and he's got this loudmouth sort of like thieving bastard. But hey, enough time wasting. Let's introduce our guests. The first one is a little bit toxic, but he kind of grows on you. In fact, he kind of infects you like a STD or STI, whatever. Well,
riding on the wings of destruction, a toxic presence, a lord of corruption, polluting the ocean, spreading decay, the top turning black, going the rain, searing through the sand.
I've got balls of steel.
Hey, how you doing, man? Fucking hell. Thanks for
how are you, you limey son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Let's watch some fucking good cop thriller.
Yeah, this film is just so awesome as well. Yeah, thanks for recommending this. Rewatching this again. God, I watched this twice. I was pissing myself laughing. There's a lot of jokes that I missed the first time around, and I'm glad I caught some little details as well. But yeah, let's get our other guests on, and it's the Rebel Rose herself, Rachel Piercy. How you doing, Rachel? Glad to have you on here.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. I just know it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're not holding back on this, mate. We're just going to enjoy every single offensive moment of this movie because, yeah, we need to be more offensive these days. The world's getting too safe now. Too safe. Let's shake things up. And our next guest, you know him as the insider information kind of guy. I forgot his name, but here he is anyway.
Safest if you never see my face.
Okay.
Mayor West hasn't slept at home for 3 nights.
Kermit the Frog?
Somebody talked! No one is safe! I'm getting out of here! Yay!
What's his appeal?
Man. Glad you could join us, man. Really cool.
Yeah, it's great to be. I'm really pleased to be on this one. So how is everybody? How's your sore throat, Lord Toxic?
Well, I thought it was bad that I missed my show yesterday, but it's just about perfect for today's podcast, you son of a bitch.
Sorry, I thought that was Rachel speaking there.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling a lot better.
Good.
But yeah, no, I just did the Jack Cates diet for a couple of days. Put a heater in front of my face, smoked 3 cartons of cigarettes, and then decided to drink a bunch of whiskey with my coffee. And I feel fucking better. Yeah, I feel great. I feel like I want to go around and commit some hate crimes.
You come to the right place.
Yeah, we were talking about this in the back as well. I mean, I don't think I think Nick Nolte was actually drinking when he did this movie as well. I think all those scenes where he's pouring himself a whiskey, they're writing the scripts. They just thought, oh, fuck it, let's just do it before he causes any more trouble. Let's just get the shot over with. Let him drink, let him do his racial slurs. That weren't in the script anyway. But it's like you said earlier, it probably wasn't in the actual script, but he just wasn't on set drunk and they decided to film it anyway. So, yeah. Christ, man. I could buy that. I could buy Nick Nolte doing that. I really could.
So I did do a deep dive on this. Couple things. Number one, I don't know if you got the Drinker's most recent. Speaking of racist, the Drinker just did a video where Paramount won the bidding war, and this is a Paramount film. So be careful with your clickety clack letters to the War Department shit when you're moving the slides, because Paramount is known to be the biggest contributor towards hitting with copyright claims. So just be careful on that. And then
no fucking hell, man. They are proper stinkers.
Yeah, they're total fucking cunts. And then the other thing that I found fascinating, they have an old Walter Hill interview. Apparently Walter pulled Nick aside and was just like, look, you got to treat this kid is talented, but he's talking about Eddie Murphy. This kid is talented, but he's never done anything. He's completely green when it comes to making films and stuff. So whichever one is his best take, whenever he gets it right, that's the one we're going to use. So, and that'll be great. I need you to be great every single take. And I need you to kind of take this kid under your wing. And of course, in true Nick Nolte fashion, he was like, oh, hell, Walter, that ain't fair. You're putting too much pressure on me, you son of a bitch. But I think with the dynamic of the fact that he is this older, middle-aged, grizzled cop, kind of, he's in a way he's teaching this convict kind of how to be a cop. He's teaching him, tactics and surveillance and things like that. And he's kind of he needs this guy to be a partner where he doesn't. And apparently, I have a lot of insight into this film after watching it. I did the same thing as you. I watched it once in the background while I was doing, and then I sat and really watched it. And I picked up a lot of stuff that I had never seen before, which is crazy because I've seen this movie easily 50 times. But I picked up new things on this watch. And after listening to that interview, Walter Hill gives great interviews. If you get a chance, you want to do a deep dive into Walter Hill interviews about his films. He has a lot of insight and he's extremely gracious with giving that stuff up about how he interacted with the actors and actresses in his films, how his films came to be, what it is that he wanted. And this is one that he's particularly proud of, and he's well aware of its place in the zeitgeist as the quote unquote first buddy cop film.
Yeah, I think there was an interview where he states, I don't know why people call this a buddy film because the two leads hate each other, which which is kind of true. Yeah, I mean, it's got these two people that really don't like each other, but they kind of have no choice but to work with each other, and they do kind of end up growing close. They kind of overcome their prejudices a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of like Walter Hill's version of the Defiant Ones, I think.
Yeah.
not?
Well said, Northern. Well said.
Shut everybody up.
Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hope you enjoyed our-
Yeah, I'll be back next week.
for some more thrilling insight. Come take a look.
You
But this
people.
is back when this was back when Hollywood knew how to do films with racial tension as well, because it doesn't really take sides. Yeah, it presents Nick Nolte's character as a flawed man, but it also presents Eddie Murphy's character as a equally flawed man as well. You know, you got this grizzled cop who's pretty racist, but you got this convict as well who's kind of a bit of a sneaky fucker, but you know, he does eventually show that he does have some kind of principle in a way.
You have to have a story in which you're not afraid to have your protagonist be unlikable.
I know.
If you look at the antagonists, for example, we look at Billy Bear and Gans. They actually are friends. They are a mixed race buddy, duo type situation, but they're actually friends. He looks like there's a scene later on in the film where Gans is ordering a couple of hookers for him, like he's ordering a couple of pizzas, and Billy Bear says, "Well, what about me?" And he says, "Yeah, I need one for my friend." And when he says that, he really means it. And then when whoever's on the other line says, he's like, "Well, I need an Indian," and he goes, "No, not with a turban, a squaw."
Feather, not dot. Feather.
And
He's actually
make sure she doesn't have a dick as well. Like, remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I don't like girls with dicks.
Yeah.
By the way, I know this is San Francisco, but shit. But yeah, no, he's legitimately insulted on Billy Bear's behalf. Whereas if it was juxtaposed against Cates and Reggie, like Cates would have been like, "Yeah, just give me some piece of chocolate for my spear chucker friend here, and he'll pretty much be happy." What do you want a fat white girl or something? What do you want?
Yeah, James Remar and Sonny Landham, though, a great psychotic pairing. I mean, I love how James Remar Gans is a little bit more fucking manic and psychotic, while Billy Bear is more stoic and a bit more. He's got that silence,
but twice as frightening.
Yeah, he is. He's just
really
the knife, and fucking Eddie Murphy's like, "You're not gonna win, Billy. You're not gonna come out of this alive." And fucking Billy just pulls out the knife and he does that fucking Sonny Landham laugh.
I'm curious. I'm curious, Northern. When was the first time you actually did see this movie? Do you remember your very first time?
Years ago. I mean, when I was a teenager, I had seen the second one first when I was younger, but then I saw this on TV and thought, but I didn't know it was the sequel at the moment as well, because I was into Eddie Murphy. I love Beverly Hills Cop, but another 48 hours, I was like, this is a bit more fucking intense. And then years later, I saw the first one. I'd forgotten a lot about the second one. I loved the fucking first one. Then I saw the second one I think it came on the week after, and it's like, yeah, it's still funny, but it's really just a rinse and repeat sequel.
Yeah.
Man, that's everything that made the first one really good. But
I refuse to listen to any shit talking on Another 48 Hours. That's a fucking banger of a sequel. I love Another 48 Hours. I really do not get the sideways comments and the hate that movie gets. That movie's fucking epic, man. That is a banger of a film. I challenge you to rewatch that shit with some fresh eyes.
I probably will as well, just to see if I might have changed my mind on it. There were still moments that made me laugh, like if shit was money, poor people wouldn't have a hole in their ass. That did make me laugh. And Eddie Murphy actually stealing his lighter at the end did actually get a fucking laugh out of me. I'm not gonna lie, because it did feel a little bit more like a good callback, where this time Nick Nolte hasn't caught him stealing his lighter.
Yeah,
I do think it's inferior, though. I think it's massively inferior to this.
Yeah. Fucking,
well, I don't care what you say, you lying prick. I think it's fucking great. How about that?
We will probably do this another go, but then again, compared to most sequels these days, Another 48 Hours probably is a much better movie than any other sequel that's made today. So who knows? I might have to watch it again. But
granted, it's better than Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
It just pales in comparison to the first one. It's still great. It's just not the first one.
Yeah, is there hints that fucking Keo was
Yeah,
copy in
there's
this
a
one?
lot. Yeah, I'm glad you asked me that. There is a
Ah.
ton of hints in this film that Keo, spoiler alert, is actually the Iceman, and because he almost everything he does in this film is him working against Jack. Like he subverts Jack at every fucking turn, and you can kind of see that malevolence in his eyes of when Jack is fucking up. I think a lot of the stuff that he does makes Jack look like a fucking goofball with the shit that he does, and it's basically Keo fucking hiding information from him, fucking with him, telling him shit at the last second. And I think that was like him playing the long game. I thought that was absolutely brilliant to pull that off in the second film. I'm so glad they got him back for that sequel. And I found it just that final standoff at the end, I thought was great. I got to see that movie in the movie theater. I had no business seeing that movie in the movie theater, but luckily my mom was obsessed with Nick Nolte, so we were able to go do that, and we watch it. I mean, and I mentioned this in another stream recently, where you can't, the laughs and the guffaws and all that stuff doesn't happen as much. But man, back then when Eddie would pop off with one of his one-liners, or even the better yet, the that laughter, like people would lose their shit back then in the movie theater. It was so great. I watch little nuances when you get to the scene, when you're clicking on it, when you're writing to the War Department throughout this stream. I'll point out the instances where I'm like, look at this fucking thing that Keo does, which definitely subverts Jack. Keep in mind, Jack is a detective inspector. That is a very high rank. That's like right below a captain. It's above a lieutenant, and it's right below the captain in police units. So, I mean, he's very high ranking, and the fact that he's not saddled with a partner unless he chooses to be really says a lot about, who he is and what he does in the department, So, I mean, he's basically your go-to fixer guy. You notice right at the beginning of the film, and I'll point it out when you get to that part of the stream, like, he don't get up till fucking 11:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, both him and his girl, him and the girl, the fucking gorgeous ass fucking redhead. Annette O'Toole, they don't even get up until almost noon, because both of them work what's called swing shift, which is like the 2 to 10 shift or 2 to midnight. And you can imagine that he got off work, went to the local pub and saw this fucking redhead with an amazing rack and just started, charming her up like, hey, your fucking tits are amazing. Want to go back to my place for some fucking sex? Maybe some waffles.
Yeah, she's kind of like this older guy as well. She's very attracted to him because he looks fucking tough. He looks like he can protect her. He's a cop, but she's kind of realizing that, being the girlfriend of a cop isn't all it's cracked up to be, because I want to get fucking nailed by this guy, but he's too busy nailing criminals instead of nailing me. It's
but back then women knew their place, so you could just be like, look, sweetheart.
This is true.
Shut your fucking suck hole. I make you feel good. You make me feel good. What the hell else do you want from a guy?
Yeah, and we will get to that. But yeah, I forgot to ask. Fucking hell, we get so drawn into the conversation, having laughs. I forgot. Lord Toxic, when was the first time you came into knowledge or saw this movie?
Yeah. So this beta, we had a beta tape playing machine, and this was one of the few that had come out. Like I said, no business watching this at age 7, and so we're watching this, and like I said, my mom obsessed with Nick Nolte, and just we wore this fucking tape out, and then it came on cable like a year or two later. Revisited it again like 6 or 7 years later when I went and saw the sequel in the movie theater, and then I put the two of these movies, the first and the second one, on one VHS tape and just play the fuck out of them. I really love it. I love Walter Hill does gunfights really well. I really love almost all the Walter Hill films and how he films gunfights, and he does really good with world building. He like immerses you in these world, like in The Warriors, you feel like you're on the streets. In this movie, in 48 Hours, it makes you feel like you're spending this fucking 48 hours with these two guys trying to track this down. It like immerses you. So yeah, I was extremely young, way too young. I think I was playing like, because I had long shaggy blonde hair. I think on the playground I was like playing Jack Gates. Like I was like calling my little fucking black friends. I'd find a black friend to be my partner and call him spear chucker and the N-word and all that stuff. God damn it, Reggie. Get over here.
Yeah, no, you would never fucking do that. You get put into some kind of diversity teaching bullshit class now, wouldn't
Well,
you?
I went to a Catholic school, and the 3 or 4 black kids that were had enough DEI creds or fucking charity to be able to get into Catholic school, they knew their place. So if I said, "Hey, we're playing 48 hours," we were playing 48 hours. You know what I mean?
So, Rose, first time you saw this movie?
Oh, I wouldn't be able to pin it down. We had this on VHS, and like Toxic, my mom really liked Nick Nolte, so we watched it a lot. Most of my childhood, it was on a VHS recorded off of HBO, the original piracy.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, a lot of people do seem to forget he was kind of this sex symbol when he was young. Something about the whole salt and pepper looking guy kind of thing just made women crazy back then, like you said earlier in the green room. So, Inside Man, best time you saw this movie.
It was before it was released at the cinemas over here. We had a copy that was going around the school on VHS, so it was being passed around the school. So yeah, that was the first time I saw it, and I didn't know anything about it. Put the movie on, and I thought, hang on a minute, that's that guy from Rich Man Poor Man, surely. And lo and behold, it was Nick Nolte, and he looked considerably more grizzled than he did when he was in Rich Man Poor Man. But I couldn't believe how good this movie was when I first saw it. And then a couple of months later, we used to have this movie show presented by a guy called Barry Norman, a film critic. It was kind of like our version of Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel, and he did a review of this, and I thought, hey, I've seen this. And his review, I thought it was going to be a really bad review because he didn't really sort of go for these sort of modern sort of cop thrillers. And I'd never seen such a glowing review from this guy. And he said, this new guy, Eddie Murphy, is going to be mega. This is going to be his breakout movie. Watch out for this guy. And lo and behold, he became the Eddie Murphy that we knew and once loved. I think it was pretty obvious, though, watching Eddie Murphy in this, what we were going to get from him. It was, fantastic performance. Loved him.
I am surprised that anyone got any work done with Eddie Murphy on set, because they must have been laughing their asses off 50 times, man. So,
It's funny you say that, because apparently the producers and they were like, he's not funny enough. Let's see if we can get Richard Pryor back, because he's not funny enough.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Wow.
They're actually like,
I think in the trivia they actually rewrote his lines like at the last second, didn't they, as well?
Yeah.
They actually rewrote the dialogue a little bit between to suit Nolte and Eddie Murphy's personalities a bit more. So
That's where the racism came from.
yeah.
It's not. Yeah, my grandfather was in charge of this film. I didn't know if I wanted to tell you guys that or not. It's not racist. It's not racist enough. Make it more racist.
Yeah. The thing is that the racism is funny as hell, though. I mean,
Racism always is. If I'm
it's all part of the character arc as well. He's a very cynical, bigoted, grizzled copper who's who probably just works this job because it's the only thing he knows how to do, and obviously is mistrustful of Eddie Murphy because he's probably handled way too many black convicts in his time, and he's kind of had this sort of come to this viewpoint that they're all like that as well. But Eddie Murphy kind of shows that there is more to him than than he expected. He does show to surprisingly have some kind of moral backbone. So yeah, Kit's weapon. Look at that. Old school thing of beauty. Damn, man. 6-shooter, huh? Yeah, a lot of old timers carry these. Yeah, they'll still pack a punch, them though.
Oh,
Still
hell
pack a
yeah.
punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will ruin your day for sure.
That is going to open you up like Tularosa. There wasn't no fucking around with them weapons back then.
Yeah, so we'll just jump into the movie. Let's share the screen and move this up a little bit so I can get it. So we start off somewhere in this desert. Where is it?
We can't see the slides, by the way.
No. Here we go. Just getting the window up. Here we go. Share it.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Now it's coming up.
Hey.
Oh, the old Paramount. Be careful while you tread. Paramount is around. Oh,
Fair use. Where is
fair
it?
use, yeah.
Fair use. Fuck off.
Lies.
And you get
I
that
like
music
at
as
the
well,
beginning of.
sounds-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got that music as well, which would later get
Yeah.
reused in fucking Commando. You got that.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
right away you know what you're getting with this. You've got I'm like, you can taste the dust in your mouth working
I know,
out here
look at
with
that.
these
I mean,
fucking
it's-
convicts in this hot ass day, and just working on the chain gang, as they say. And a lot of people saying, well, this isn't realistic. Like, listen, as someone who has been on both sides of this, I've been both the guy with the shotgun and the glasses, and I've been the guy fucking with a pickaxe on the fucking ground. Trust me when I tell you, this is a real thing that really happens even to this day in the penal system. So now this guy with his finger on the fucking trigger is stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
There is
Really.
a shockingly
What we
bad amount
have
of
here is a failure to discipline your trigger finger.
there's a shockingly bad amount of bad trigger discipline.
Yeah, I've seen Eddie Murphy do that as well when he takes the revolver off fucking Lufa later on.
Yeah.
So he's James Remar. He's with the chain gang. He's singing 16 tons. What do you get? Your parents sell you off to Paris Hilton.
Whoa.
Yeah. So,
Anyway, I always wondered why James Remar.
My apologies.
It's all right. James Remar really should have been a bigger star than he was. He he had like the leading man features. No, you disagree? You don't think so?
No, right.
No, I agree. I think he was gorgeous. It's just he had a slight problem with nose candy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just,
Yeah,
I
he looks
was,
like he may have had a bit of cocaine in his day, and he's fucking manic here as well. Because I was looking up the trivia, and apparently he would deprive himself of sleep before every shot just to make him look a bit more psychotic. And yeah, he's selling it, man. He's selling it. He's not a very fully complex villain. He's just he's kind of a one-up, but he kind of suits the movie as well. He's a cop killer. He gets his thrills from killing coppers. He's a psychopath, but he seems to be only really okay with Sonny Landham's character, Billy Bear, who's equally as psychotic as he is. But I do love the fact that when you watch this for like the second or 10th time, you sort of see that James Remar is already hinting that these two are working with each other when he's insulting him, because he's like, maybe he should have stolen a better truck, Tonto.
Yeah. Well, he had to get close, and so you can imagine that he was probably, as we used to say in the joint, jeffing with the cop a lot. Hey Sarge, hey, did you hear the one about the rolling the girl in the flower and finding the wet spot, and just like getting close enough to like jeff with the cop so that the sergeant, feels a little bit more comfortable. But I'll tell you this right here. This is bad fucking tradecraft on these guys. This motherfucker came barreling at them at like 80 miles an hour with this truck, and then complaining that he needs water for the fucking radiator when there's nothing coming out of that thing. And he was literally driving almost 80 miles an hour in the day. Like, he should have never been able to get this close. As soon as he stepped out of that truck, these hacks should have fucking, put the shotguns on him and fucking been like, yo, put fucking hands out and open and walk up slow. If anything,
do you think these might just be very incompetent fucking prison guards or something like that?
Clearly.
Yeah, we've probably had nothing go wrong for a few days, so they've started getting a bit slack on the security, maybe.
Yeah.
I know, but obviously he's asking for water for the truck, and he's pretending to be this racist sort of convict, saying "Fire water, Tonto." Is that what you mean? So they have this big fight, and everyone's like, "Hey, we got to break it up." It turns out Tonto has a gun. Bang! That's gun in the the prison guards, everything, and they get into this big shootout, and they fucking escape. And yeah, that's pretty much the start of the movie, and you're like, "Fucking hell, man."
Mm.
And yeah, look at the writers: Roger Spottiswoode, Walter Hill, and Larry Gross, and Stephen E. D'Souza. Jesus Christ, man, these are good names for writing. These are real good script writers. And Roger Spottiswoode would later do a bunch of action movies, even James Bond movie, Tomorrow Never Dies. Stephen E. D'Souza would end up doing fucking Die Hard, man. This is so you got some very talented people on this script here. You have. And directed by Walter Hill, the fucking man. And yeah, this is
Speaking of the man.
Yeah.
What's that old expression? I'm just here to sleep till noon and kick ass.
Yeah. Really good visual exposition as well. I mean, that's what movies should do: introduce you to the character visually, not spell it out. And God, Annette, she was so banging back.
What a smoke show! Fucking goddamn, Superman's mom is. In this.
Yeah, no,
Holy
fucking hell, man.
shit.
Yeah. In Smallville, man, she was still looking good. She has some good genes there, man. So yeah, she makes a comment about a clean shirt, and is like, "What makes you think I got any clean shirts?" So that should say everything you need about him. Is obviously a guy who's not really bothered about his own appearance, because he's too into his fucking job, and it's all he knows. He's not a guy that takes care of himself properly. He's not a fully well-adjusted guy, but he's got this smoking hot woman who's kind of crazy about him. But you can sort of see the relationship isn't going all that well. Yeah, they've had sex, but things are rough between them.
We do have low standards sometimes.
Yeah, as you
Women
should.
have.
Should.
If women didn't have low standards, they wouldn't have any fucking standards at all. Listen, here's the thing. He's over 6 foot and over 200 pounds. Like, that's all you fucking need to know. He's fucking grizzled and he's mean and he treats her like shit, which is what she fucking loves. She's a fucking waitress, not a fucking rocket scientist. She can't be a rocket scientist. She's a woman. She's got a great rack and she's got a pretty face. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's all there is. It's not super fun. It's just like the James Remar fucking Gans character. It doesn't need to be super complicated. It doesn't have to be a lot of nuance. Nowadays, they'd fucking have the relationship they'd have like extra scenes talking about the fucking relationships and shit.
Yeah,
like
their feelings.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas this just
that
gets
shit.
straight to the money, where it's like they're on a tear. Then what's the first thing a convict's gonna do? He's gonna go try to get some pussy if he fucking can. So, they rip off one of their old buddies, put a bullet in his head because they find out he's not worth anything to him because he doesn't know where Reggie stashed the money. And they're off to go get laid and fucking hang out till they can start tracking down the rest of the gang. And man, Sonny Landham, it's just like, dude, he's such an intimidating because like James Remar is a big dude and Sonny Landham towers over him. you can just imagine, like, I know a lot gets said about his scene in Predator where he takes on the Predator mano a mano, but I'm gonna tell you what, man, it's off screen and we don't really get to see it, but I'd be willing to bet you that Predator fucking his butthole tightened up a little bit when he saw fucking Billy.
I think everyone's fucking butthole tightened up when he showed up on set, because apparently during Predator he had guards as well, and it's like, well, why? It's to protect everyone else from him. I fucking believe it.
Anytime you have an actor that plays the same name character all the time because people are scared to have him learn fucking new names and shit. You're gonna be Billy in this as well, okay? You think I give a fuck about that, you little bitch? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so they're calling for some fucking prostitutes on the guy's credit card, aren't they? Because that's how the fucking Mikey from Breaking Bad tracks them down, doesn't it? So Yeah, and like you said, he's getting a prostitute for his fucking friend and an Indian girl, and not one with a turban, and definitely not one who shits in the street and eats curry. So yeah.
Holy.
Hey, well, it's 48 hours. I think casual racism is relevant to this stream. So.
Hey, I'm the redneck. I'm supposed to be the racist around here. What's wrong with you people?
Well,
I can't speak for everybody on this panel, Northern, but I like the way you're talking right now. It's making my cock super hard.
The only thing missing off this stream is the critical drinker.
Yeah, we need to drink it.
We need that bit of racism there.
Racism, we don't.
Yeah. Overt racism from the critical drinker.
Yeah. Once again, like a good film, it's dropping these little crumbs as well for the to help progress the plot, and yeah, they're gonna, and it's logical as well. They're doing it under the name Paulson, aren't they? So, and yeah, this is where it's revealed that the guy is killed, and it once again visually you're showing what these two guys are all about. These will fucking kill with no hesitation. They will kill if you're not used to them. They'll kill you on a whim, or sometimes just for the hell of it.
Yeah, he likes getting his gun off.
Yeah, he does.
Saying goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not in the way the prostitutes hope.
No.
But yeah, this is probably typical of every copper who's who works way too fucking long on the job, and it has to, and basically can't really keep a relationship with a woman no matter how smoking hot she is, or if she is Superman's fucking mum. But yeah, he's drinking his fucking coffee as well straight away, and.
How does she afford a place like this on a waitress's salary? Like
She makes some good damn tips.
She's working for those tips. She's working for those tips.
And where is his ammo and speed loaders? He's got a fucking shoulder rig with a pistol, and he's just like he's got the unlimited ammo fucking setting. On his
they brought up a little phone and typed in a number, and Infinity Ammo just came up on in his system. So
because I'm looking at him getting dressed, and I don't see no speed loaders. I don't see any fucking thing of shells like packed away in pockets or anything. He's just got the shoulder rig with the one pistol, and that's it. It's just hanging there in his fucking, in his armpit. So I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, no, and I like the fact he still looks. It looks like he's wearing the same clothes he was wearing in the 70s as well, because it's the 80s, but he's a guy that's just working his job. He's got no time to take pay any attention to fashion, because, and he doesn't care either. He's a guy who doesn't care about his appearance. He doesn't button down his collar as well, as you can see. That's a button down collar.
Yeah. He does actually look like he stinks, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does as well. He looks like
I bet he really smells.
Yeah, he's been getting way too many cigarettes and coffee and whiskey and not enough protein, all that stuff. But she does seem to still have some affection for him, even though it's basically starting to sort of lose some steam as well. Because she gives him the little scarf as well and makes that little LAN. You know what the coldest day in winter was? The warmest day in San Francisco. Yeah, look at him as well.
Absolutely. What the fuck? How does that even make sense? That doesn't even make any sense. What the hell are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Why? How is that even? What is it? Because all the fucking gay fucking air getting blown around by all the fairy dust and shit?
We are hitting all the bases today.
Well, I'm just saying, she gives him this queer fucking scarf to put around his fucking neck. Where he looks like he's going to be going to teach fucking English literature at the local homo college. Like, what the fuck? What is? And I like that he just takes it off right away and puts like, whatever.
He probably puts it in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Well, the fact
put this in my back pocket and go into a bar.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll use it as a tourniquet later in case I catch some gunfire.
Maybe I have it into a burger in case I need to infiltrate any of the sand monkeys.
Maybe if I need to hang one of these spear chuckers from a tree, I can use it as a noose of some kind.
Yeah. Oh, gay air is notoriously biting. Yeah. Who needs ammo in the 80s movies? Yeah, just fucking shoot the fuck out of everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not racist. It's common in London nowadays. All of England. And yeah, thanks once again for the slides, Nix, man. You're fucking pro. You really are. So yeah, he takes this fucking parking ticket off his car as well, and as soon as he gets into it, the car looks like it's about to fall to bits any second, and I just love it. Yeah, so he
He's
doesn't
definitely
care.
not pouring for his car.
Yeah,
That's
he
for
doesn't
sure.
care. I mean, I just love it. It's like it shows exactly who this guy is as well. He's definitely not an all-round perfect copper as well. He doesn't give a shit, but he is still a good copper at the end of the day. He's still a good detective. So, and this is where we meet Luther. I forgot the fucking actor's name now, but Sully from Commando. He's a regular in Walter Hill's movies as well. He was in Last Man Standing and The Warriors as well, doing that infamous Warriors come out to play. Hey. So yeah, and he's having a fucking go at his girlfriend because she saw some clothes. It's like, yeah, well, we can't afford it. Okay, you need to stop spending all our money on useless shit like a dumb fucking whore. Okay. But then they get snatched by Gans and Billy Bear, and now they're asking where the fucking money is as well. And so now we know that they're after some money. That's why they've broken out. And but he's saying, listen, I know where it is, but I can't get to you till Monday. And even though he's very skeptical about it, he's like, okay, Monday. I always liked you. You're good fun to be around, but we're keeping the girl. So now he's in a situation which kind of moves the plot along a little bit more as well. Yeah, I'll put holes in there you never thought of. Yeah, and he fucking means it as well.
I bet she had a fun weekend.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's got her holes were completely used up by the end of the weekend for sure. Doesn't matter how many hookers they got.
Let me send the super chat. Oh shit, man! I don't know what's going on there.
It's probably because she doesn't have any money on her account. I mean, you get Sparkles. You have to be able to have money in order to send a super chat. It's not like a writing a check where it'll clear on Monday or something like that, even though he's in England. But yeah, no, the plot of this isn't convoluted and it's so simple. It's got the one MacGuffin, the money. Everybody's after the money for whatever the reason. Jack's after it because it's a way to get to the guys that wind up wasting a couple of cops and making him look bad and stealing his gun. That's what he wants. He doesn't give a fuck about anything else. Reggie wants the money because it's his nest egg for when he gets out. You can probably headcanon that his intention was once he got out, he was going to snake the money and fucking haul ass on everybody else.
Yeah, because Gams was going to be in jail for longer than him, so he thought, I got a way out here. But then, no, this whole shit's happened, so it's all gone. The plan has all gone kaput. It really has.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you said, it's not convoluted, and it does feel like the plot progresses naturally as well, because it's when something happens, it does feel this has happened because therefore that has happened. So,
right. It's so simplistic and brutal in its efficiency that everything makes sense. Everybody's motivation makes sense, and giving the brilliance of giving your story that ticking time clock.
Yeah.
That's what you got to have. You can't just have it for arbitrary reasons. It's got to make sense, organic to the story. And this does, because, basically they're giving him a limited amount of time to solve this, get his gun back. He's under review. You lose your gun, you go under suspension. You can technically apply for a 48-hour parlay on it or delay on it, whatever you want to call it, in order to see if you can retrieve it. And that's basically what he does, because otherwise he's off the board. He's not even operating.
But look how quickly we've actually moved on with the story.
I know it doesn't slot.
When Toxic saying about the efficiency of this, I mean, it really is an incredibly efficient, really, really efficient movie. The way it's moved on so quickly, and we know everything we need to know. Right.
This is all show don't tell. I've heard in recent interviews, revisionist history things where people called Walter Hill a hack because he just does these dumb actioners, and I completely fucking disagree.
Absolutely.
I think this is
I hardcore disagree. I mean, they sound like people that have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah,
I know. It's plus there is a reality to this as well. I mean, everyone looks like they could be coppers. They don't feel very glamorous. They feel like guys. Yeah, I mean, you got fucking Jonathan Banks here, who's like young, but at the same time, he's getting old. He's got the receding hair, everything.
Yeah.
He looks a little bit out of shape and tired and haggard because he's been working the job for so long. Even though he's like a proper full-on thespian, he looks like he could play an average guy every time I see him.
And you can read the dynamic between him. So he's obviously the elder partner out of him and Captain Buffoon on the fucking left there. And you can see that at some point, Jack may have been the younger partner between the two of them, and Jack got elevated to inspector above him. So now Jack gets to like come in and swoop in on whichever cases he feels like swooping in on. Because like I said at the outset of this, he's on swing shift. These guys are on day shift. This is the end of the day for them. This is the beginning of the day for Jack. And Jack gets to pick and choose which cases he jumps on because he's an inspector. And that's what their whole dynamic is when they have police forces that have, you know, inspectors. They can be bosses, they can be in supervisory roles, but they can also be troubleshooters. And that's very, very likely what it is that Jack does. He excels at that. He's, you know, as his captain calls him, he's a fucking hot dog, and he gets to swoop in and decide which stuff he wants to be involved in. And he's bored, sees his former boss, who's, you know, running down a bullshit credit card thing. He wants to fucking kind of skate, you know, because it, you know, it's a whatever, it's a weekend type thing, and he just wants to, you know, have a fun, cool capers before Big Titty gets off work, and you know he can give her the high hard one and make up for the fact that he was a douchebag in the morning, and then it turns into this complete and total clusterfuck, you know, where two cops get killed and he loses his fucking gun. So
is this true about the, you know, I'm assuming that obviously this is something that you know an awful lot about. So is it true to say then that a detective inspector in the United States has that level, that degree of autonomy?
Yes. So they utilize them as, they can either choose to have a desk and be inspectors and, you know, run a unit and run a crew, but it's basically a demotion. You know, it's basically if they're running a unit, it's because of the fact that they've either been injured and or they're taking some sort of early retirement. They're not quite high enough ranking to become a captain or a chief or even a deputy chief, but they're high enough to where they can choose. Now, somebody like Cates, who wants to still be out there running and gunning, he decides he's not going to run a unit, but you can see the way that he runs, you know, when he's back in the element of the, which they give a lot of screen time to, surprisingly, when he's back in the element of the, you know, the dog pen, the police station, and he's running around, you notice he barks orders at random people, and they all kind of listen. The only one that doesn't have to listen is his fucking big fat black fucking character actor police captain that was, you know, in Last Action Hero was made fun of.
You go fuck yourself, Toxic.
Yeah. I heard all that racist shit you've been saying, you toxic piece of shit.
We'll get to that later, but God, I somehow found it more hilarious when he's racist, not Nick Nolte. Right. It's like, there's something about it when he says it as well. But when I was younger, all of this, I apologize. When I was younger, I didn't twig any of this stuff. I didn't understand how this worked, but now that I kind of understand police dynamics a little bit more, you know, I'm able to, you know, kind of see into this. So this guy, you know, Banks is he's the grizzled detective, but didn't quite do well enough to make rank. And you can see at some point, probably he was the training officer of Cates. They were partners at some point. He was, you know, and then this guy's got enough gumption, the other younger partner, to like talk shit to Cates and be like, you know, because he is technically not their supervisor, he can talk enough, you know, spank at him to just kind of be like, hey, we don't need your fucking heavy artillery, okay? Cates, blah, blah, blah. And it's like when you get a good collar, that belongs to you, and that's what goes on your jacket. And you could probably guess that Cates makes a good living of like jumping around, jumping on people's cases, and, you know, picking and choosing which ones he wants to take. And he is, and again, you see the dynamic. Banks is trying to be very diplomatic here with this lady, and fucking Cates is just a bull in a china shop, you know, grabbing the fucking book from Yeah, because I mean, even Banks's character says, you make me nervous. It's like, yeah, well, your wife makes me nervous. But like you said, they do sell some kind of history between them as well. But like you said, they give him a bit of shit as well. They were a little bit wary of him, but at the same time, they do sort of like have him come along as well. And, you know, they even have a little banter about his wife. And he's like, so how's your wife? He's like, scarier than ever. But
Mean as a snake.
yeah. But yeah, it's like they've had encounters with this woman loads of times as well, because she's proper complaining, and like these guys have always seems to be coming here causing trouble. And but obviously part of the plot as well, because Paulson's name has been popped in, has popped up on here as well. They're after this guy. Little do they know, it's probably not Paulson. It's you know, it's these two psychotic killers. Yes, obviously, yeah, he just, like you said, a bull in a china shop. This is not how an ideal police officer would do it, really, should it? I mean, because it's kind of forceful, isn't it? So, but this is, once again, more good exposition on Gans as well. He's got this smoking hot woman who's topless, who he's probably had sex with, or he's about to have sex with, but he's not really enthusiastic about it. He's just staring at this TV, just doing now and then. Yeah, we've got to be careful with the slide here, but yeah. Thanks, Nix, as well. He was very, very careful, you know. And I hope you're feeling well as well, also, because he wasn't feeling too good the last day or so. So I hope he's a little bit better. But yeah, it's like he's watching the TV, but he's not. He's like looking at the TV, but not watching it. So yeah, she's on the phone, doing her all. You know, secretary bullshit thing to her friends, you know. And then we get this really brutal action scene. It's like he said, he knows how to fucking shoot these gunshot scenes, the gun sounds, everything. You know, it's very brutal, it's visceral. The James Horner score is really intense. And I love Sonny Landham saying, hey, when you jump, you jump. And I was kind of wondering, did he was he shagging this prostitute while she was in the room, or
absolutely he was. Oh,
right.
for sure. He was like, you better make fucking eye contact too when I nut.
Yeah,
You're being optimistic, thinking she wasn't a participant. I mean,
right.
Yeah, maybe he used the charms on her and she decided to participate anyway.
By the way, the whole reason that the front desk chick is being a bitch is because they pay off the cops, because it's a fucking hooker hotel. It's a hotel where hookers get employed.
Yeah,
they serve guys for a couple hours at a time. So she's annoyed that the cops are in there harassing her and rousting her, when really, you know, they don't have to ask for a warrant. They don't have to do anything because the cops allow them to operate.
Yeah, shit, man. Yeah, you can see a lot of sleaze has gone into this hotel as well. It looks like it stinks of sex and shame. But yeah, one of the coppers is getting killed as well. So now he's yeah, I mean, fucking Nick Nolte as well. I kind of hint that I kind of wonder if his character was a soldier as well in a way. That's why he's a little bit more.
Sure. Oh yeah, he's definitely Vietnam vet. Got out of the military, got a job as a cop, because a lot of them did stuff like that. And, you know, he's a fucking heavy operator. So popular in some respects, you know, really good when the shit is flying around and something goes wrong, but not so great when it's just, you know, hang back and do like regular cop work and, you know, the menial shit, the fucking paperwork. How many times between this movie and the sequel is he getting his balls busted to get his fucking paperwork done and file a report? When gonna file a report, Cates? I'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, no, he says that a lot, doesn't he? I'll file a report tomorrow. Is that? Yeah, because when I was watching this again, I was thinking, you know, he acts more like a soldier who's been lumbered as a cop because he had nothing else that would take him. Maybe it's that's the vibe I was getting from his character.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like how this comes back as well, where Remar is holding someone hostage as well and telling him to give up the gun. And yeah, look at Jonathan Banks here as well. He's out of bullets. He knows his number's up, but he's still trying to make sure Jack Cates has a chance as well.
Yeah. Old Mike from fucking Breaking Bad would have done a lot better in this situation.
Oh yeah, he would have taken these fuckers down, man. But you know, I love how Nick Nolte is just he almost looks like he's looking for a clear shot here as well. It's like even when James Remar is like, give me the gun, and I wonder if he did find a clear shot, but then chokes a little bit. I don't know.
I'm not sure what his reasoning. I mean, the simple reason is if he doesn't, then none of the rest of the plot happens. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a lot of, he doesn't really know at this point that this is Gans Albert that's busted out of prison. He's just come on within the hour. He hasn't gotten the fucking bolo on this guy yet. As far as he knows, these could just be credit card thieves that are out of their depth and got spooked and fucking gunned down a couple of cops. So, hey, look, Miss Sparkle's got a payday loan.
Thank you for that.
She got a payday loan to fucking give you a $20 sticker. So that's crazy.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Sparkles. I hope you're feeling better anyway. So yeah, and yeah, don't go too hard on yourself as well.
Yeah. Jesus. Now she's not going to eat for a week. Holy crap. I hope you feel good about yourself, Northern.
I don't.
did.
Maybe.
God.
Seriously. Hope you're all right anyway. But he does eventually give him the gun, and his pat and fucking Jonathan Banks pays for it. He gets gunned down.
Yeah.
And I love how it comes back later as well when Eddie Murphy is taken hostage, because after that he's like, fuck you, I'm just going to gun you down, you scum.
Yeah.
I love it. And that's the thing. James Remar's character Gans could just go now, but no, he has to stay a bit longer. He has to kill this copper. He has to get his fucking juices going, doesn't he?
I mean, here's the deal. Anybody could bitch about the American justice system and how it's flawed and messed up, but here's the deal. If you kill a cop, you're never going to see fucking daylight again, anything. So there is no incentive for you to give up. There's no incentive for you to turn yourself in. Just go out in a bleak, because otherwise you're going to be sitting in a fucking supermax. If you're a cop killer and you do get taken in, you're going to be buried under the fucking jail. And he's already popped 2 of them, 3 now. So there's really no incentive for him to do anything but go as fucking hard as he can for as long as he can. That's really it.
Yeah, because he's already killed those fucking prison guards as well, hasn't he? And but that's the thing. You can tell he was loving it. I mean, it's like that prostitute says later, I just think he enjoys killing cops more than getting laid. And you can so see it in his face. I mean, yeah, he is enjoying it. He enjoyed fucking killing Jonathan Banks here. Yeah, and obviously all the other cops are getting on his case, and he's like, "They were good cops." I was like, "Yeah, they were good cops who fucked up." And they're like, "Oh yeah, okay. So when it's you, we always fuck up. How do I know like you are the one that fucked up?" And
right.
Yeah.
Now again, this is the squad right here, right? This is he's the squad chief right here underneath the captain. So he's basically, the junior lieutenant, he's in charge of these guys, and these guys are fucking, coming at him like, hey, we just lost a couple fucking dudes and you walked away without a scratch. Why is that, Jack? And Jack's like, well, because I'm fucking better at it than you guys are, and he just doesn't have any, he has no guy, instead of being like, hey guys, let's come together and have a moment for our brother. He's just like, yeah, you guys fucked up and I don't fuck up and they're dead and I'm not. What do you want me to do? Let me get out of my way so I can go chase these guys.
Because because most of these apartment rooms kind of have like doors that lead into the next room anyway. I mean, I did not see any of the coppers cover both the doors.
Right.
I know. So yeah, they did fuck up. They did fuck up. And they're experienced in this hotel as well. They know this hotel. They've been there loads of time, fucking chastising the receptionist and any prostitutes that are up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's she is fucking gorgeous anyway, bloody hell. We are getting a little bit more exposition here as well. He's now identified the killer. He's found out what the kind of guy that Gans is, and from the guy from Lethal Weapon as well.
Yeah. A lot of these guys will show back up. And one of these female cops, she's the sergeant leading the sing song, the Merry Christmas sing song. I love this. This is such a great tracking shot of fucking Jack just moving around the squad room, getting little bits and pieces of exposition, from all of these different ancillary characters that we don't really see again for the most part. And they're just a one and done. Pop in, give him a little scrap of a piece of something that he needs in order to hunt these guys down. There's a bunch of activity in the room. The captain wants to read him the riot act. He's got to get a new pistol. We've got you know, this slut in the background fucking talking about, you know, Gans and giving her fucking 2 cents, and just, you know, he's like a shark. This is Jack in his element, just moving around and figuring out what for and getting the scent of who it is that he's going after. It's amazing. It's done very well here. It's also recreated and done very well. If you remember in Heat with Al Pacino's character, the lieutenant moving around from spot to spot, from person to person, he knows them well. He knows what their specialty is. He gets what he needs out of them and then moves on to the next thing, collecting all of the data and all of the pieces that he needs. Why is Toxic talking so much? Because I'm the fucking
he's giving information.
I'm the smartest person on this show, Sparkles, and I know what I'm doing. If we need to have a 3-hour lecture on how men have done us wrong and how your hand hurts, we'll get you on the show and you can talk about that. So when we do that movie, then you can come on. Yeah, I know the blonde.
Yeah, she is. She fucking is.
The blonde is hot. She's flat chested though, so she's useless to me.
Yeah, and it's kind of picked up a bit of information that I missed as well. No, he didn't get laid as well. He just sat in front of the TV and that was it. So it kind of goes to show you what kind of a guy he is as well. He doesn't seem to be a guy who's into fucking sex, even though he seems to get the prostitutes. Because
what makes you think he didn't get laid? She wasn't naked for no reason. They weren't doing a Bible study. He had already gotten laid, and she was trying to talk him into a second go around. She's like, "How much money do you have left?"
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, so she was lying. Yeah, she was fucking lying. That's it. She was trying to, because even though she's a prostitute, women still have this kind of pride thing, don't they? But
women are liars. There, I know. Let's alert the media.
So yeah, there probably is a few hints of Keyall trying to jeopardize, Jack's case here a little bit as well. So he's identifying all the characters as well, and now we've got connections as well to the job that we're on that landed them in jail, and another guy called Henry Wong who was killed.
Okay, so you wanted hints. Are we spoilerific or no?
We can spoilerific. It's been like over 40 years now.
Okay,
nearly 45 years since this film came out.
So you wanted hints. Here's hint number 1 of Kehoe being the Iceman. The Iceman is the one that paid the ripoff crew to do certain jobs, and they wound up ripping him off, right? So knowing now that we know Kehoe's the fucking Iceman, he's got his face down, buried inside the fucking file, and it doesn't glance upwards to see. He knows who the fuck Henry Wong is. He knows exactly who the fuck he is, because he's one of the guys that ripped him off, but he has to play like he doesn't so that Jack can be the one that's why he even makes that little joke. Oh, look, Dick fucking Tracy, oh, look, you figured this out all on your own. Here's your little fucking hint right here, right off the rip, that of course he knows who the fuck Henry Wong is. It's very simple. He's not just a dead face in the file and a KA or known associate of the guy that they're looking for. He's up there on the fucking big board right there. He's fucking sitting right there. Of course fucking Kehoe's seen it. Kehoe's been in the office all day, so of course he's seen that. So there's your hint number 1, little Easter egg of the fact that he is in fact the Iceman. You're welcome.
Yeah, okay, man. Yeah, because Eddie Murphy's character does fucking actually say they hit up the dealer. So yeah. But yeah, he's obviously in hot water now, because there's like a department about because cop killings becomes a really fucking big deal to these guys as well. But they can't exactly look like they're going out for revenge as well. So the only thing is, the only thing that can redeem him now is if he gets Gans and gets him arrested, fucking puts him away,
and does it quickly.
Yeah, very quickly as well, and
like saying 48 hours.
Yep. Yeah, Frank McRae's you fuck up, you're going down. So the only lead he can get now is maybe going up to one of the guys that was arrested and see if he can get anything from him, and that's when it leads him to Eddie Murphy's character, Reggie Hammond.
Yep.
And there's and he's already introduced before we fucking see him, because you can hear him going, right there.
You don't have to put on the red lights. Workers pay for money. You don't have to think about it till the night. Right there.
He just keeps going as well while he's like, hey, I'm trying to fucking talk to you here.
When I put on the red lights.
And this is his first movie as well. exposition. Yeah,
Put
he's
on the red light. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
yeah. I was going to fucking exit you, Lane. So yeah, he's kind of got his attention here as well with Henry Wong, and he's like, yes, Henry Wong, he did better. Looks like he was in a wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah.
I love some good racist Asian humor. It's amazing.
It's one of your specialties.
Yeah, but I will never make fun of the Spanish. No way, Jose. So anyway.
Me neither, but hey, do you guys know why Spanish guys aren't very good firemen?
Well,
They can never figure out the difference between Jose and Josby.
yeah.
We're not just putting it to the darkies during this stream. We're spreading the wealth.
Yeah, we'll make fun of a few crackers as well. So yeah, to keep it fair.
Yeah,
But obviously we're learning a little bit more. Okay, he was in the he's been in jail for like 2.5 years. He's got 6 months left to go, and but obviously he's not going to cooperate because he's not going to rat out his friends. But soon as fucking Jack Cates mentions Gans, he's like, okay, I will help you, but you need to get me out of here. And he's like, fuck off, mate. No. Because obviously he's a very bigoted cop as well. He's probably dealt with a lot of like black criminals that have tried to pull the rug over his eyes a couple of times, and he's not fucking having it here or anything. But no, it's looking like Eddie Murphy does actually mean it. He can go real serious when he needs to as well in this movie. I mean, so yeah, but eventually he does do it as well, and you got this fucking prison desk jockey here as well.
You recognize this guy? You recognize this guy?
I'm trying to think now.
He's the SWAT commander in Die Hard. Send in the car.
Shit, please have himself.
Send in the car.
Yeah, I'm guessing fucking Jack Cates has done this a few times with this guy as well, and that's why he seems real frustrated with him. And it's like they said, "Hey, if this goes wrong for me, I'm gonna burn you, man."
Well, at this point, Jack is like really grasping it. He does have a limited amount of time. Automatically, a cop loses your weapon. You're supposed to be automatically suspended, put in for review. You know, he's got all this and to be fair, Jack, he does kind of have a leg to stand on, because you were right. Northern Banks and his partner should have checked the other room. They didn't do but at the same time, Jack did give up his weapon. Now no one was there to see it. So technically, you know, he could say whatever fucking excuse he wants to say. But at the end of the day, you've got 2 dead detectives and him running around. It doesn't look good on him. Now, if he brings the guy in, like the captain says, it's all gravy. But if he fucks this up, he might be looking at looking at a security guard job after this. So he really only has this limited amount of time in order to get this done and get it done fucking fast. So really, it doesn't matter. He's pulling out all the stops in order to make this happen. So if he has to sign some phony fucking, you know, transfer shit, if he has to, you know, edge on and as you see, as it progresses throughout the film, he goes way more and more overboard so far as to let fucking Reggie just carry a fucking firearm and back him up as if he was a legit police officer and shit. So, I mean, he really just goes way over the top near the end. So it gets to show you the decay of all the fences of normalcy are coming down in order for him to get this done.
Yeah, but it kind of does make sense as well, because Reggie has shown he is reliable. He's not just another black convict that he's had to deal with as well. But so yeah, he's got this suit on as well. So this prison gives out $400 suit, and it's like $900, okay. And I wore this shit when I went in. It's like, yeah, after a killing, I had a bunch of hookers. And it's like, well, maybe get out. I could take you to a couple of spots. And yeah, he's like, no, I've already got a fucking woman, and I don't need this shit from you. It's like, but obviously, fucking Eddie Murphy's character is overestimating their relationship at the moment, and he lets it known fucking straight, like, we are brothers, we are pals, we are partners, okay? And if Gans gets away on this, you're gonna be sorry you ever met me. And he's like, I'm already fucking sorry. Great dialogue. The dialogue is just so good in this. So yeah, he's got him out, and okay, where do we go next? And it's like, well, we got to see a guy called Luther because Gans will be after him. He knows where the money is hidden. So yeah, once again, it's logical steps. They already he knows everything. And he says something about a gang, and then Eddie Murphy's like, "What do you mean the fucking gang?" He's like, "Listen, I read the file. Don't try and bullshit me," because Eddie Murphy is still trying to bullshit him a little bit. He's still trying to keep his cards close to his chest with the money. He doesn't want to let him
because
know.
for all he knows, this cop would fucking take the money. The money's untraceable. Why
Yeah,
would
'cause
the
he doesn't
cop
know,
not
does he?
take
I mean, he tries to bribe him later after he tells him about the money, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the amount of money too? Is it like 500 grand?
Yeah, around about maybe half a couple million. Sorry.
Yeah, I would kill all three of you for $500,000 easily. So
Wouldn't expect
I will accept that.
And I'd kill you for £5.
Nice.
Yeah,
for half a bacon sandwich.
You'd fucking try, is what you meant to say.
I love this line as well when he says, we just uses Jack as an expression. And it's like, will you please stop calling me Jack? And it's like, hey, it's just an expression. I don't mean nothing bad. It's like, I don't mind. It just happens to be my name. And it's like, well, what are you complaining for? At least nobody called you shithead. So, well, I could call you a whole lot worse. You don't even need to say the line. You already know what he would say to him. But, so yeah, they go up to Luther's apartment as well, and I love how he's like, "Listen, you better give me a gun. I cannot be sat here with a gun." And he just fucking handcuffs him to the steering wheel. Anyways, like, yeah, because he still sees him as a black guy trying to use any opportunity to escape as well, and he's not taking that chance. So he goes into Luther's apartment, and Luther just takes a shot at him as well, and tries to run, and then. Fucking Reggie just opens the door, sending him flying, and it's like, "Hey, how you doing, Luther? It looked real painful when you slammed into it. Are you hurt?" But this is kind of logical as well. Of course, he would hold a gun to Reggie as well. He doesn't know this guy. He's a black convict, and already is holding a gun there. And yeah, the trigger discipline, like you mentioned as well. I don't know how sensitive the triggers are on these guns, but yeah, take your finger off the trigger, mate.
For revolvers, you have to pull back. It's going to be really sensitive if you pull back the hammer. So if you cock it first.
Oh yeah, it's uncocked. So
yeah.
And the thing is, Reggie's acting a bit
incorrect.
Like...
Incorrect. You only have to pull back the hammer on the weapon that Billy Bear has, which is called a single action. That allows it to be cocked so that you can pull the trigger. For a double action revolver, which is most revolvers that are in this movie and were active at the time.
Yeah, but it's got quite a high poundage on the trigger, isn't it? So
yes.
It's got quite high poundage.
Now once
it's very high poundage. So it's only going to be sensitive if you pull back the hammer.
Right.
And you've got a very, very low pressure point on that trigger.
Right.
Yeah. What's beating the mic anyway, unless it's the clicking?
I don't know. I think she's talking about you. He's not clicking his mic, Sparkles. That's the mouse that he's clicking to move the slides along.
You know, he has one of those ancient ones that likes to let you know it's doing its job.
Yeah, well, I've got the mouse away from the mic anyway, so I don't know. I'll move it a little bit further along. Who knows?
I thought it might have been your new hip. It was maybe click.
Clickety clack, clickety clack. I love we get more Jack Cates being a bull in a china shop here.
Yeah, I know. He's like
throwing Luther around like a fucking rag doll.
Yeah, he's like he claims that he doesn't know what he's talking about Gans, blah blah blah, and he's like, yeah, well, I do think you know that Gans is out. I think you are trying to do something with him. It's like, well, who gives a fuck what you think?
Yeah,
he really fucking shouts at him as well. So yeah, he just beats the fuck out of him. It's like, damn, man,
Luther, you pissed at me.
Yeah, he tries to go for Reggie, doesn't he? And Jack just continues to pummel him. But then he's like, I don't know what you're laughing at, watermelon. Your big move turned out to be shit.
Damn,
And
we should have started a racial epithet counter and like just see where we're at by the end of the film.
Oh, that would have been a great idea. Well, you'd have to run 2. One for the film, one for you.
Ah,
So so now he's like fucking saying, I'm making a citizen's arrest here. It's like, you're not making shit, Luffy. You're not doing shit. So they book him in for a resisting arrest and discharging a weapon at a police officer and carrying a firearm. And I love how Eddie Murphy just sees this as a chance to try and get a little bit of quick pussy before he heads out to look for Gans, because he's been in jail for so long, and that's his mission. Get Gans, get the money, get laid.
This man has one goal. It's not a noble goal, but it's a goal nonetheless.
we don't need any kind of bullshit public defender trying to shake us down. It's like, oh, we can go into this office over here.
Yeah, no, man, she's
Speaking of impressive rack, look at this. Oh my god!
I know, man. Yeah, she was.
Y'all need to watch Cat People. Then you
She
can
was-
really enjoy.
Yeah, she was fucking somewhat back in the day, man. Hey, say boo, Sparkles. Okay, man. All right, so so she's ringing up as well. She's like, she's a little, she's calmed down a little bit though. She still sort of wants him as well, and but once again, Nick Nolte just kind of fucks it up a little bit as well, and he's gonna be, he's not gonna be there tonight to be giving her his fucking truncheon, his baton.
It's hilarious that
Nice
you
tip.
think that you believe this is him fucking it up. This is exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to give them a little bit of affection and then pull it away. Then give them a little bit less affection, then pull it away harder and be really shitty and mean to them. Then give them a lot of affection, let them bask in that for a little bit, then pull it away. Keep them in a constant state of chaos in which they keep chasing you down. That is
Very cool.
he's doing it perfectly. That's
And
exactly.
you know how that gets you? That gets all your shit burned on the front yard. That's how that goes.
Oh, is that what that
Eventually.
does? Well, I tell you what, Toxic, I'll set a fire to all your trappings. You think you got some manuscripts that are fireproof? I got some oil and kerosene that's gonna say different, you son of a bitch. You sit there and play your little silly ass games and treat me like an option. I'm gonna treat you like a fucking vendetta, the kind that comes with the blood and urine and feces. Piece of-
Jesus Christ.
This has gone dark.
Isn't it? That's how typical fucking streams inside, man. Where you been?
This has gone really dark.
So Cock blocks him and is like, he starts complaining that he's hungry and is like, well, we eat when asked him. He's like, hey, that's bullshit. That's crossing the line now. Listen, I want to get some food now. Apart from pussy, I want to get food. I want to get something to eat. And, if you don't give me something to eat, I'm just going to go back to the jail and you're going to be fucked. So he's like, okay. He sees he's kind of got him as well, but he does find a way to sort of get back at him a little bit. It's like, okay, I'm hungry too. Let's go get some dinner. And Eddie Murphy's like, yeah, and I want be at a nice place where there's violins and mandolins. And it's like, what?
Here's your goddamn dinner. This is exactly how my father treated me when I was a young kid. Dad, I'm hungry. All right, I'm hungry too. Here you go, you little fat shit. Eat out of the fucking vending machine.
I like how he's kind of a little bit open about his woman troubles with fucking Reggie here as well. And then he kind of goes back to saying, hey, wait, it's none of your fucking business, all right? But I think he kind of opened up to him because he is feeling a little shitty and now he's got the only person that will listen to him a little bit.
Yeah.
The only person that will listen to him and won't turn their back and walk away because he can't.
Yeah, because he can't.
Yeah, because he's fucking handcuffed to the car.
Yeah.
He can't go anywhere.
Yeah, even throws a few little gay jabs at him as well. Listen, I'm in jail for 3 years. I'm constantly surrounded by guys in blue. And he's like, yeah, well, the clothes you'd wear, you look like you love it.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Walter Hill can do these like two people that shouldn't be together, but still make it work. You know,
It works better if they don't like each other. It
I know,
works
it's like-
better
Yeah, it does, yeah.
if they're fighting. It doesn't work good if they're getting along. You want them to not fucking like each other.
Yeah.
Because then
Yeah.
later when they do things for
hey,
each other,
Mr. E, how you doing, man?
when they
Hey.
appreciate each other, when they see the value that the other person has, in this case in the job, then you see then it works easy. You know, it makes it more important for you to see how it is that they work. This is where they really fumbled. As much as I love The Last Boy Scout, I love The Last Boy Scout, great fucking film. However, the dynamic between Jimmy and Bruce Willis's character is terrible, because they start liking each other right away and start like buddying around together, like right away, and it makes no sense and it's just dumb, you know. Whereas I want to see, that's how you move your plot along, that's how you move
Exactly.
your dialogue.
Yeah, I know. And,
creating the characters.
When they do actually start to trust each other, it does feel earned, you know.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's the whole thing about conflict being story, isn't it? I mean, if there's no conflict, you know, what are you relying on for story? There has to be
Right,
conflict.
exactly. It's like my writing class was like, "Hi, do you want to go to the park today?" "Yes, I want to go to the park today." "Okay, that sounds good. Let's go, friend." That's fucking dull. Nobody wants to. It's like, "Hey, do you want to go to the park today? I'm super fucking hungover and I want to go relax a little bit. My father was murdered at a park." "No, I don't want to go there, you piece of shit." "Oh shit. Now that's interesting."
Yeah, let's go there anyway and see where
I'm
it was
stealing
found.
that idea for a film one day. I'm going to write a script and use that idea and steal it from you.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
I steal enough.
Take your eyes in it.
I steal enough from Elmore Leonard, so it's fair play. Turnabout.
Yeah.
Fair play.
I think you can steal our whole range earlier.
So yeah, obviously he does open up to him a little bit, but then he suddenly regrets it when he starts saying that. So she has nice big TDs in there. It's like, I can see this is going to be a long fucking night.
Right.
And yeah, we get to probably one of the best things in it as well. It's the redneck bar as well, because they've got another lead. Billy Bear used to work there as well, but he's never been there. And he's kind of a bit cautious about going in there because they'll make him throw a cop right away. And this is where Reggie decides to actually pretty much walk into the lion's den as well and play cop. Yeah, it's crazy as well, and it is. But he knows Eddie Murphy's been holding back the information about the money as well. He's no fool. So he's like, listen, you pull this off, you know, I'll get you a little bit of pussy as well. But yeah. So I love the little line as well where he says, listen, from the way you are, you couldn't get it up anyway. It's like, listen, I've been in jail for 3 years. My dick gets hard when the wind blows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
So he is very curious as well. He's wondering if he is going to pull it off. He even decides to give him his badge as well. So, and yeah, it's so fucking good. It really is. I mean,
Absolutely fantastic scene.
Be careful.
Yeah, well, I think she's got bra on anyway, so it's okay. So, yeah, another very popular place with the brothers. It's like, my kind of place. I always love the good old boys. So yeah, then we go to this. He goes to this bartender and he asks for a drink, a bit of vodka, and he's like, "Let me. I think you should have a Black Russian." And Eddie Murphy just does this laugh. And he's like, "Black Russian. I get it because I'm black.
Because I'm black.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah." And we've seen this actor a few times as well. They Live as well. Very good actor. Is he's definitely a popular face in the 80s movies. Always playing these very sort of like grounded kind of guys. So yeah, in the actual casual as well, I like when he takes the badge out, he's covering Nick Nolte's face on it and everything, and he says, "I'm looking for Billy Bear, and he's like, I don't know, I've never heard of him. So he just throws the glass at the windshield, and everyone goes quiet. He's like, you fucking heard of him now, man? The old man for look is like, I don't give a shit what you do. And yet he owns the room, man. He just owns every scene that he's in.
He's got so much charisma. If anybody doubted up to this point, up to this scene, that Eddie Murphy had fucking charisma, because he switches lanes from you know, a comedic sidekick to the main fucking player like right away. He looks like he could fucking whoop some ass. And he does so. And I love that he goes like right for the throat right away. Once he's got everybody's attention with the shot glass breaking against the fucking window, he's like, I've never seen any backwards ass country fucks in my life. Like there's no guile. There's no, like, he's not trying to be cheeky or anything like that. Like this is him fucking like in a rage. Like any moment now, he's going to bring in 30 fucking cops and put their fucking boots in the back of everybody's neck, you know? So, I mean, he's like, I'm a not fucking around guy type situation. And
and he fucking plays it as well. I wonder if he's kind of emulating any fucking coppers he may have run into in his past as well. Yeah. That's what I was getting as well.
It's stuff that is absorbed, isn't it?
Yeah. So he's seen this all before, so now he's playing that part. He's playing that cop who probably gave him shit, but now he's turning it around on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, he don't fuck about. I mean,
what did he say? I didn't get a chance to read that. Would you read that out loud?
Oh, yeah.
What is it? I can't see that. I can't see that script. Can you?
It's still a minute. So fucking get in now.
This is, hold on. Let me see if I can do that.
That's really zooming. Oh shit! No.
No, we lost it. All right, Toxic. I'll speak. I'll read it aloud, won't I? Thank you, Inside Man. I appreciate that. Anyway, I believe he says this is our place. I don't give a shit what the fuck your badge says, Niger. Oh. How did he know what? How did he know he was? Did he assume he was foreign? He was from another country.
Who told him my name was Niger?
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Niger is a country in Africa. I guess that was supposed to be a veiled
right over.
That was supposed to be a veiled reference of him being African American of some kind. I would assume that's what you were doing. And then what's interesting? Go slide back. What's interesting is Reggie's character decides to make a foreign reference of his own. I guess he assumes the guy is French because he's like, "Oh, you're a big tough country fagot." Is a French word of some kind.
Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Basking in what he has created.
I think I'm going to lose my voice today now. Thank you.
So you have a lot of characters making a lot of incorrect assumptions about each other's heritage here, which is something that happened a lot in the 80s.
Yeah, I love this fucking guy who just runs out as well, and Nick Nolte just knocks him down, and even Reggie's tick goes a bit easy on the guy. It's like, hey, that's not necessary. I got the problem also all in hand. He's like, I'm just citizens are behind you, officer.
Some of us citizens are all behind you, officer, all the way.
Not just in the showers too. So
when I was younger, I couldn't figure out. I was like, what the fuck would it matter if this dude is on? Why is he running out of the bar? So, and then it occurred to me that's a violation of his parole. You're not allowed to be in a bar while you're on parole. Which I didn't know that when I was younger, but being now as someone who has been in charge of people on parole and unfortunately been on parole, and I'm like, oh, okay, so he's not even supposed to be in the fucking bar, so that's why he was hauling ass. So that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it is a funny moment as well, and I love and I love when he's patting these rednecks down as well as like, where'd you get this money? It's like tax return. Bullshit. You're too fucking stupid to have a job.
Yeah. He's like, I don't like white people and I hate rednecks. So this kind of
people are
fun
rednecks
for me.
That means I'm enjoying this shit. And he's like, yeah, what kind of cop are you? And he's like, I'm your biggest fucking nightmare. I'm a Niger with a badge.
Again, he reinforces this idea that he's from a foreign country by saying he's from Niger, which is strange because he doesn't seem to have the accent that he does in Coming to America. But I guess that was all part of the act.
You know what? I've got the highlights now. It's going to be called I'm a Niger with a badge. Okay, 1 hour and 25 minutes in. Okay, I'll check.
The last time that somebody called me asking about my car's extended warranty, I'm fairly certain when I got lippy with him, he said that he was a Niger with a. I am a Niger with a.
No.
Yes. So, yeah, let's see what else we can fuck up here. So yeah, the barman eventually caved in and saying, "Listen, I don't know anything about Billy Bear. The only squat Indian guy I know is up in Chinatown with this blonde-haired bitch. You know." He's like, "I don't care about his girl. He's like, listen, it's all I know." So then he gets on the sheriff. He gets the hat and he puts it on and he's like, "There's a new sheriff in town," and he passes it right back to him as well, saying, "His name is Reggie Hammond." So yeah, yeah, that's definitely going to be a highlight. I need to start editing more of these because the winners they are. But we do start to see hints as well that he's a pickpocketer as well because he steals the switchblade and everything, and he steals the gun off one of them too. And we do notice that we do find out a bit more about Jack Cates as well, that he can spot a pickpocketer as well. He's got those eagle eyes. He's got those detective eyes. He knows when someone's doing something wrong. So yeah, yeah.
Freaking wheezing down.
Christ, man, I was coughing like fuck, man.
Just let me turn my mic off for a bit.
We'll keep going until and let him settle down a little bit. Oh yeah. All right, so having a little drink of water there. Help my throat. God, that was a good one. So yeah, he does seem to have a little bit of admiration, but at the same time, he still sort of like rubs it in by giving him the gun with no pistols. But
I think it's important to point out that the way that he starts dealing with Reggie is less boot on the neck convict fucking bullshit and a little bit more. You could sort of headcanon that this is, if he was training a new partner, this is how he would act. Like if he had
he's
young partner, this is the way in which he would kind of like bust his balls a little bit, you know, with the whole you got to be, I believe in the merit system. You ain't build up any points yet, boy. And I love that Reggie immediately, that was ad-libbed by Eddie Murphy, immediately throws back the fucking Sambo impression with it. Would I be real good from now on, Mr.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he has surprised him, but that's not enough to convince him that he's not different to all the other convicts that he's dealt with. I mean, because he probably has had a few convicts in his time that has shown some, like he probably has felt some admiration to a little bit. You know, they still have their good qualities, even though they're the peps he's had to sort of arrest and take down. But I love how he's kind of like getting an adrenaline rush from this as well. As like, hey, do you think I could pull off what I did back there in here? I mean, it's like, why don't you use a megaphone to announce us? You make more noise than a fucking goddamn rusty chainsaw. And yeah, I love that. It's a little reaction to the aerobics video and everything. It's like, TV has changed back then. And yes, this is where we meet Tasha Yar as well, a very young Denise Crosby. And then, shit, man, I can't believe I forgot she was in this.
I definitely, 12-year-old me rewinding that video 20 times.
Yeah.
To fucking end scene. I definitely didn't forget that Tasha Yar showed her little cupcake titties. No, for sure.
Oh yeah. Fucking Data was he was one lucky droid.
I like
But yeah,
that.
obviously the suspicious.
She was one lucky security officer as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. So yeah, they're very suspicious about him as well. Like they think there's some random guys breaking in, thinking they're cops as well, and he's just trying to get answers from them as well. And it's like,
see, but but that's the thing, isn't it? They don't think that. They don't think it's two random guys. They think it's a couple of guys coming around pretending to be cops looking for the money because they know that Billy and fucking Gans are on their way to come see them at some point. So this is why she fucking look at it. It has a aura of fakeness about it. It has an air of bullshit about it. When you look at it, knowing what we know by the end of the film, you can wrap your mind around the fact that she's trying the lady doth protest a little too much, especially that last line that she gives him with the bullshit. Billy, tell him he doesn't need. I don't want that macho bullshit.
Yeah, it's like because we see later though, that she fucking ends up taking him back anyway, despite saying it, because we've had.
I think that was always the intention, and I think Kate's. He says that he's like you're Billy's girl. You've always been Billy's girl. I think it's always been that way. I think he intended at some point he was going to come through and see the girlfriend. I think that was always going to be the intention. Why would he not? He's getting out with his fucking buddy. They get the cash. No matter what they do, these two fucking sluts are living in an apartment together. There's two of you. Go swing by and fucking nail your ex-girlfriend and fucking make your hostage watch while you do. It seems pretty common sense to me.
Yeah, because even Reggie sort of says, like, if you're broken out, you got nowhere else to go, you go to your fucking women, don't you? Yeah, look how he nearly fucking beats her as well. He's like, well, why aren't you showing your badge? He's like, I ain't got no goddamn badge. I'm gonna beat your brains out. But yeah. They give the bullshit that he's never coming back. But yeah, women always fucking say that, don't they? With the all macho bullshit. We don't need any of that, but then they do. It's it's women. They like men who are fucking dominant. Who have a bit of power behind them.
Yeah, as my as the priest that gave me first communion told me when I was very young, he was like, women are like parking spaces; they're all whores and liars. And I was like, thank you, Father Callahan. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah, and Eddie Murphy being Eddie Murphy still tries to see if it's like, well, they're getting the short end of the stick. Maybe I can, and she's like, fuck off. I love it how she says, like, yeah, but now it's like every fucking lead they've tried to investigate has gone fucking shit.
Yeah. All three leads, all three of them that they've tried. Like, the three leads they've run down have been problematic.
We haven't exactly exhausted avenues of investigation here.
I know. So now he's pissed off as well. He's about to lose his job. So he starts racially abusing him because you know what? You've just proven to me you're just another fucking black convict. So fuck you. I am gonna take all my fucking anger and despair out on you. He really goes in as well. He really goes in with it all.
Yeah. You're not even a goddamn name anymore. You're just a charcoal colored loser on a weekend pass. Like, Jesus. Mr. Nolte, your line was supposed to be, hey, that lead didn't work out very well. What's our next move?
Yeah, so it's like done playing games now. He's desperate now. he's playing fucking hardball this time. He is, isn't he? He's not messing around now. You've given me 3 leads that are shit. You start telling me now, and he starts putting, and he's gonna beat the fuck out of him with it. I'm gonna beat the fucking truth out of you.
Yeah,
because
I love the fact that
yeah,
I love the fact that in this scene, not only is it just fucking brutal, and I mean it's oh good. Hey, that was a good slide to stop on where he references where the country that he says he's from again, from Niger. Not only is this fucking team building exercise here brutal as fuck, 80s Walter Hill style, it's a situation where they both overestimate themselves and underestimate the other person. Like each person, like Reggie's positive he's gonna beat the brakes off this fat old tired cop, and Jack is completely convinced that he's gonna throw this little fucker around like a rag doll like he did with Luther, and they're both shocked to find out the other one can fucking catch a fade and give one just as hard. It's just this.
Even after the fight, they fucking overestimate their abilities. It's like, hey, it's a good thing those caps showed up, otherwise I would have fucked you up.
Yeah, well, that's just good old fashioned
talking shit, you know.
And yeah, they really go out with each other. I mean, they nearly fucking kill each other. I was just laughing my ass off rewatching this again.
This fight and the fight scene in the alley and They Live's got to be some of the best fucking 80s. You know, Donnybrook.
There's no fancy stuff. There's no fancy combat tricks or blocking or anything like that, or takedowns or tackles. It's just pure raw violence.
Right.
Just men just going at each other, just instinctually. They aren't even trying to be, great fucking fighters. They aren't coming across highly trained. They're just coming across guys that are just pummeling the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
But to make it look like that, just think how well choreographed that was.
Yeah, they started to choreograph it, didn't they?
Ridiculously choreographed.
Mm. Yeah, and the thing is, Eddie Murphy does get a good few fucking shots in as well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. But listen, this as my boxing coach used to tell me when I was, if all things are equal, bet on the bigger guy. So if both the people have equal ability level, then it's simple math and mass. It's like, yes, Jack is getting his ass handed to him because Reggie's got fucking quick hands, but at the same time, he's able to withstand a lot more punishment than Reggie's willing to deliver. It's like banging a fat girl. Sometimes they can withstand a lot more beating than you're prepared to give out.
Yeah, I mean, plus I kind of noticed as well that he's old. He's a little bit older and out of shapes, but he still has some experience as well in fighting to sort of like get the upper hand on Reggie later. But yeah, the police show up as well. They interrupt the fight, and obviously someone's reported the fight going on because that's what happens. And it's like, yeah, listen, I'm a cop. Yeah, show me your badges. Like, I'm too fucking tired to raise my hands, and my badges in my car. And I just love it. They just look defeated. Yeah, and apparently, we got a report from these two women of these two guys pretending to be cops, and it's like, I'll straighten out. Could you straighten it out with us? And it's like, why don't you straighten it out? And it's like, fuck these assholes. I'll file a report tomorrow. And he has to get one last punch in as well. One last punch in before they drive off. Yeah, they all fucking, I was going to fuck you up if they hadn't interrupted. And of course, Nick Nolte's going to say, yeah, I was the guy that was going to fuck you up as well because it looked good in the report. But yeah, once again, the gloves are off the bat, and he's still ready to go for a second round. And eventually, Reggie does tell him, okay, we hit this dealer. We stole some money off him, and we hid it, but I got sold out by fucking Gans. And I like how he never says Gans as well. The same guy who sold me out is the guy running around town shooting cops. And he's like, well, and Nick Nolte's character basically repeats what he said back to him, but a bit more obvious, like, so Gans is after your money. And Eddie Murphy just gets real sarky with him, saying, you know what, you're a real bright cap, you know that? Okay, let's move on a little bit and hope Paramount don't fucking strike me. So
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Don't move too quickly.
I know.
It's gonna
Fucking
be all
hell.
up to your
Jesus
ass.
Christ, Power Man.
He's
Christ.
flying through there, Louise.
By the way, to our Paramount overlords, congratulations on your win against Fox. We were rooting for you the entire time. all hail.
Will it be better than Netflix though? We don't know. Then again, this is the same company that does Landman and a lot of other good.
I mean, they certainly
good
can't be
shows.
any worse, cuties.
Yeah. Mm.
I mean, this
All
is
of
the
our
same company that's done Starfleet Academy too. So let's
Oh,
not
yeah,
get too.
yeah.
Yikes.
Sorry,
So,
it's kind of
touche.
Yeah. Yeah, just have Taylor Sheridan write your new shows. Fuck it. Even if it's a bad Taylor Sheridan show, it's still going to be a win. Fuck it. But I love how Reggie just sort of repeats his line back to him from earlier. We are brothers, we are partners, we are friends. If Gang gets away, you're going to be sorry you ever met me. And Nick Nolte says the same thing. I already am, with that sad face of his. Yeah, he looks like someone's just taken away his supply of booze as well, so they decided to keep it in the shop to add to the realism. But yeah, he fucking just speeds the car up, doesn't he, and sends him flying into the back seat. Yeah, this is how you do buddy comedies. Just have these two assholes give each other shit before they start to like each other. So yeah, he reveals that it was in a car and it's in a fucking parking lot for 3 years. 3 years. And it's like, bullshit. Well, let me tell you a story. You just passed it. So he's like, okay, so what do we do now? Well, you get to play a cop and wait. I was like, wait a minute. All you had to do was fucking tell me this. And I know.
That's great. That is great.
I almost got my head shut up when you could have just told me this. It's like,
Being
well,
a cop is
well,
a hard
that's
job,
what
Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, he's such a smart
So
ass.
It's so good, yeah. So he goes to sleep and is like, yeah, Jack, tell me a story. Like, fuck you. Oh, that's my favorite.
That's also something my dad used to say when I was a kid and asked for a story.
I believe it. I believe it.
It explains so much.
Yeah. So yeah, he just sits around and just has his whiskey. He's like, so it's the next morning as well. And yeah, he's fucked him about all day, hasn't he? So I think, you know, I'm gonna be an absolute asshole and just use the fucking horn to wake him. No, he slams the door, doesn't he? And so yeah, obviously he says something about Luther would never sell me out because you know, he hasn't got no hat. But Luther is apparently walking into the car park right now, and you know, Reggie actually does seem very disheartened that he's actually just been let off a day after shooting at a cop. He actually seems very disheartened that he hasn't been punished properly. So yeah, Luther goes to the car park. He's got the fucking. Yeah, he tells him he wants to pick up a car under the name of Reggie Hammond, and the guy's like, "It's been 3 years." And it's like, "Yeah, I've been busy."
I like that he doesn't have to show any ID. So it's like,
Yeah, no, it's like
you can tell they're in California because there's no ID required to get into that.
Yeah, it's got that car, and it's all dusty and everything from the years. And I like how it makes a little reference to like the batteries are always charged like once a month, something like that. So okay, yeah, it makes sense that the car is still working after all these years. So they go stalking to him, and obviously, even though it's a very serious plot where they're tailing it, they do give us some very funny lines as well, just to sort of stop it from getting too tedious. And it's not MCU type kind of gags as well. It seems very it's characters who don't realize they're in on the joke kind of humor, you know, just serious dialogue that happens to be funny.
Yeah, they're taking the piss out of each other. This is how partners would talk. This is how they would they would bust each other's balls. But it's even better because it's not Jack Cates from the robbery homicide division busting the balls of a vice detective from the narco division or something like that. It's the complete polar opposites. It's a slick hustler, convict, armed robber going up against a grizzled detective sharpshooter from the robbery homicide detective. They're completely different worlds, and they're thrust into this together, and they get to like fuck with each other, but they don't find common ground between the two of them. They just shore up more fucking animosity. You know, like look at you. You know, you're in a $900 suit and you're still a loser. Yeah, but I look good.
Good, yeah. and yeah, like I said, it's very funny, clever lines that doesn't feel disingenuous or unorganic.
And there's a weird kind of affection when those lines are delivered as well. You know, it's that you know, I'm not going to shit talk you unless I actually like you, kind of thing. So there is something going on there. I do like the way, you know, it does feel like that there is a little bit of affection behind it. There's nothing. It doesn't feel like there's a cruelty behind it.
No, the only other time I've seen this done not quite as well, but at least in the same vein, was like in White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah. Good
two
reference.
Protagonists on different sides, but they have
Good
that
reference.
commonality between them that they're both hustlers and they're both
Yeah. Good reference.
Look at Anna Nielsen in the fucking chat trying to start a fight. Listen, don't get these two fucking limeys fucked up. They've never been in a fucking street fight in their life, Anna. Chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
You're gonna get your homeboys fucked up.
Well, not sober anyway. Not sober.
Shit, not on your best day, and your best day is far behind both of you. Sorry to tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why we have to use
That's fine, so.
planks of wood with nails these days. So.
Hey, Lance is in the chat.
Hey, how you doing, man?
We knew if Anna was there, sooner or later Lance would pop up. Hey, what's up?
Hey, our best days are behind you, but if we're in Kansas and shit goes down, we got your fucking back. So may God have mercy on you, Toxic.
Okay.
Yeah, because you'd be like, Jesus Christ, couldn't you have not given me better fucking backup here? So, yeah, we're just gonna go. So, yeah, he's got these old suits as well from years ago as well. These like pimp suits and everything, and so he's got the money. So they follow him down into the subway station so he can try and catch up with Gans. And what goes wrong, what shouldn't go wrong, does go wrong anyway, because it ends up being in this big fucking shootout as well, where a security guard pretty much pulls a gun on fucking Gans, and and he gets killed, and Reggie tries to track down, Reggie does follow Luffy anyway, and Jack Cates loses fucking Gans in the train. Because another cop fucking pulls a gun out of him, thinking he's another weirdo who isn't a cop holding a gun. It's like, Jesus Christ, he comes across a lot of bloody police officers aiming their guns at him, not knowing he's a cop, doesn't he?
This is when they started doing the shit where they have the cop have the badge on the neck chain that they can take out of their shirt and fucking put outside their clothes. Because otherwise, he don't got time to reach into his wallet. But back then, you know, he's got his the good two-hand hold on his pistol. You don't have time to be fucking walk around and listen. I mean, it's a guy in a suit who sort of looks like a cop, but fuck, who the hell knows? So better just to freeze the entire situation. If the fucking prison guards had been like that at the beginning of the movie, none of this bullshit would happen in the first place. So it's not like the cops and the security guys are doing anything wrong here.
Yeah. But yeah, but look at the cinematography as well. I mean, it just looks real and authentic and dirty. Everything. It's not very glamorous looking. And yeah, you got that music as well from James Horner. That would, like I said, would get used in fucking Commando with the steel drums. I mean, because apparently James Horner had a fever, and the only remedy was more steel drums in his fucking scores during this time. He's like, I'm a cop, you idiot. So yeah, then we cut to the party with the Bus Boys, who would later support Eddie Murphy in his delirious stand-up comedy special. And what was it Eddie Murphy said about the Bus Boys? Bus Boys fuck everything. They come to my house, the fish stop swimming. Oh, Delirious. If anyone's not seen Delirious, do watch it, man. I mean, Eddie Murphy's... It's like almost over 40 years old, that stand-up special, and it still makes me fucking laugh to this day.
Yeah,
it really
classic.
does.
Absolute classic.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been trying to get hold of Jack as well to let him know that he's tracked Luffy down to this hotel room, and so yeah, he could have just fucking not told Jack anything. He could have waited for Luffy to come out with the money and stolen it from him, and just escape town. Yeah. So yeah, he's obviously, because he's been in jail for a long time, he probably whatever reputation he claims to have had before he went to jail is proven to be not the case yet. I mean, did he have a reputation with other people, or has he just been bullshitting, or thinks he has? Because I don't know. He seems like the type of guy who has kind of had a little bit of too much of an ego in his day.
I imagine this was like his go-to hangout a few years before. And as bars do, they change and the clientele changes. So when he was there before, he probably just said the name Reggie Hammond, and like people would flock to him and come around him. He was flashing money all the time, and his name, as they say, his name was ringing in the streets. But now he's here, and it's like, you know, a few years have gone by, and no one's fucking heard of him in the last however long. And so he's just like, "Hey, Reggie Hammond, yeah, okay, who cares?"
Yeah. Yeah, because he claimed he had a reputation for looking flash. So I wonder if, because he said he hit up a dealer. So I wonder if, so obviously he must have worked for him for a while, made a lot of money with this dealer. And then as soon as he betrayed him, that's when things went to shit for him. So that's what I'm guessing anyway, from, from rewatching this movie again after so long. But yeah, he's like he's going up, "Hey, I'm Reggie Hammond," and now the women are just not interested, and even the barman's not interested, and he's like, "This ain't my night." But yeah, moving on. So yeah, he's waiting for a phone call. Obviously, he's tired, he's haggard, and
more examples of Kehoe being the Iceman right here.
Yeah, let's have a look, sir. Yeah, so he's like rubbing it in. It's like, looks like you got the your ass kicked by the Soul Brother. It's like, bullshit. You heard the wrong story. I kicked his ass. Okay, anyone says that says different is a goddamn liar.
You notice who calls him, right? And he says, "I'm gonna call. I'll have that report ready for you. You can count on it." You know what that is, right?
Yeah, is it Frank McRae's character? No,
it's Ordnance. It's the firearm people. Like he's lost his weapon's been out of rotation for 24 hours.
Know it was,
yeah. So he's supposed to have, like filed some sort of report. Either the weapon's been retrieved, it's been irrevocably damaged, or it's been stolen, or it's lost in the wind, or whatever. All of those things equal automatic suspension. So,
wow. Yeah, like you said, because the only reason that Frank McRae's character was giving him a chance is because he said he had a lead. So it's like, okay, you got a lead. I'm not going to fire your ass straight away. You may have a chance to make this right. But yeah, enjoy the fucking rave, Lance. And I'm going to have to get you on, Anna Nielsen. I know Lance isn't always happy about it, but come on. He can still have you, and we can still have you on as a guest. Bloody hell.
Yeah, you're your own woman. It's 2026.
We're not taking you away from Lance. We're not
right.
We're not
Stop allowing Lance and the patriarchy to tell you where you can go and what you can do. Your body, your choice.
You're a modern woman. You're a modern woman.
Yeah.
You
don't he's oppressing you. You deserve better. You're a queen.
Yeah. Stop living under the patriarchy.
Yeah.
By the way,
I love how
you have listen, guys. I'm gonna hip everybody. I'm going to hip everybody to some game here, okay? If you have a smoking hot bartender girlfriend with an amazing rack and luscious curly fucking red hair and an ass that tastes like French vanilla ice cream, when she calls you, the best thing you can possibly do is exactly what Jack Cates does right here. Say, "Where the fuck are you, motherfucker?" and then put her on hold and piss her off. That is the absolute best thing that you can do.
Yeah. And she's hot when she's angry. I like it when she says "fuck you." I mean,
oh, when he got home, she put it on him for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. I know he's trying to play it all fucking calm as well, and he obviously ends up ignoring her as well, which, like you said, gets her pissed off. But eventually, she'll probably forgive him for a little bit at least until the sequel, anyway, where she apparently comes to lack of a better word, senses, and I use that word loosely.
No, she hit the wall at 40 and could no longer pull that kind of like that. This stuff that I'm spouting, it only works on chicks 35 and under when they're still hot. And once they hit the wall at 40, it's over with. Then they are looking to settle down. But by then, they've all been fucking pounded more than the beaches at Normandy. So it doesn't matter then at that point.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a hint as well. I mean, he obviously didn't tell him about the fucking Reggie calling him earlier as well. So yeah, okay, that's kind of a hint there. But he seems to be giving good reasoning not to do it as well. But yeah, oh damn man.
What was it? Did you guys like that? You like that analogy? Pounded more than like that.
I'm trying to be professional here. It's too much. Too much.
on D-Day. On D-Day.
Actually, let's go back a couple of shots. More like double D-Day. There you go.
Double D-Day. Yeah, right?
Oh yeah.
I guess we now know the answer to my earlier question. How does she afford such a fucking great place in San Francisco? Yeah. It's with she gets a lot of tips from that unbelievable rack. Everybody's busy.
I mentioned it earlier. She works for those tips.
Yes,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Oh no. Oh, okay.
I know. I wonder what that fucking shot like. Must have been a frame. Must have been a frame from the movie, but yeah. So obviously he knows Reggie has been calling him as well, and yeah, and he tells him where to meet him. So, and I love how he forgets that Elaine's on the fucking land as well. He has to be reminded as well. And he's like, "Oh damn! Oh yeah, I had a busty whore girlfriend here. So I can't believe I forgot."
Wow, why is she a whore? How did she become a whore?
Oh my god!
Well, she's whacking her for tips. She's whacking her for tips. She's a whore.
Wow, that's horrible, Northern.
Oh, women are whores.
Misogyny.
That's why I love it.
Because she got a great ass, and you got your head all the way up.
All the way up. And the boys up back. And it's Trudy from fucking Miami Vice.
Trudy from Miami Vice being... I like to headcanon that she was on vacation and didn't tell anybody in the precinct that she goes on vacation to San Francisco and gets fucking blown out by convicts and shit. Huh, I like to headcanon that.
Yeah, another little Miami Vice connection. Apparently, Sonny Crockett's mannerisms was inspired by Nick Nolte here, from what I saw in the trivia.
I believe it.
Yeah, you can see a bit of Sonny Crockett going, well, down here, you're just an amateur. So. Yes, and he's fucking getting into it with Trudy from Miami Vice, and it just cracks me up how he has to fucking get her to pay for everything, the hotel room, and it's like it's so.
I like that it's like a secondhand. It's a secondhand motivation. Like he's like, yeah, if I don't get in some trim and some flesh real soon, I'm gonna bust. Hey, wait a minute. Oh shit, I don't have any money for a hotel because he didn't need that because it didn't occur to him to need anything like that while he was out on the street. Like it never even for a second made him think like he's had no chance to pull any of his slick little hustler tricks to get money or get to his money. So it just occurred to him really that moment in time that he can't pay for a fucking hotel.
I know, and it's funny as well because it's not a very manly thing to do to have the woman pay for the hotel you're going to shag her in. It's kind of, it's like he's pathetic, but at the same time he's still sort of trying. He still manages to be very charming when he's pathetic as well. But Nick Nolte cock blocks him again, and he's like, "Hey, that's rude shit. You'll be pulling it. That's the second time this week." So yeah, he lets him know that Luther is in the hotel room opposite him as well. I mean, so he hasn't lost him. So, and then this is when Nick Nolte's character, Jack, starts to realize, okay, Reggie is not just another arsehole convict. He actually he is coming through to me as well. He's helping me out. He could have just turntailed and fucking ran off, but no, he's sticking by me even despite all the shit I've given him.
Yeah, I think also there comes a point where Nick Nolte kind of realizes that, Eddie Murphy was actually the one that was in control all along as well. He was controlling the whole, the timing of everything. So he was in control of that entire 48 hours.
Yeah, and this is where the characters have really progressed a little bit. He's kind of gotten over his bigotry a little bit more. And, Eddie Murphy's shown, despite the fact he's a bit sneaky, he's a pickpocket and everything. He's full of shit. He is actually starting to trust this bigoted police officer as well, and you know, they actually are starting to warm up to each other, and and even lets him keep the gun as well. Now I'm just too tired to argue about that, and yeah, you know that stuff I was saying about the Walter Mellon and the Niger, and you know, that's just me doing my job, you know, putting you down. I didn't mean that stuff. Yeah, it's a very moving moment as well. And
It is
like,
actually.
wow.
It's, yeah, it is. I
Yeah.
agree with that. Yeah.
I love that, lad. As long as you're feeling like Abraham Lincoln, there's this very fine woman who's not yet on Miami Vice that I want to nail. So could you send me a few quid? Yeah, so it gives them anyway. It's like, yeah, fuck it. I think you've earned it, man. You've come through for me. You know, you're actually a good guy for a convict, and yeah, why not? I love how the black guy's a little bit racist towards him as well. It's kind of like plays in contrast to the redneck bar with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
you come here at regular homes. It's like, yeah, it's my favorite kind of place. And then you got this big,
Great.
yeah, you got this big bastard here with this receding afro and trying it on with Trudy and Eddie Murphy's like, hey, you speaking to my wife in my ear? Yeah, you know who you're fucking with? Like a pussy make you brave, man. I love it. I love that. Like a pussy makes you brave. Oh, I should have used that a couple of times when I was trying to get laid in my younger days. Fucking hell. But once again, he can't get no trim because the fucking plot keeps happening. Luther comes out earlier, so the plot's been a cock blocker to him as well. So yeah, back to business as well. They've got he calls in Jack to go chase fucking Luther down. They meet him on this bus, and it's like they're about to do the exchange as well. And it's all going really well right up until Luther just does something any normal person will do in this situation: asks his girlfriend if she's all right, and fucking James Remar takes it personally. He's like, "What are you talking about? I said she wouldn't be harmed." And he shoots him for it. I mean, the dude was just checking on his girlfriend, and he takes it personally. Like, are you saying I'm not a man of my word? Are you calling me a liar? Die, motherfucker! Now we've got this really good, intense car chase as well, and it's brilliant action scene. You can feel the speed, everything, the tension when the bus smashes into the car, and you can tell and once again, you've seen these stunts that are done for real, proper, practical.
Yeah, I think it's as Toxic had said that, you know, he's a great action director, Walt Hill. Absolutely superb action director. You know, I think there's only, for me, I think there's only one other director that really could have topped him for action direction, and that would have been Don Siegel, who is again a superb action director. But yeah, he was brilliant. He was really, really on his game. This, I think, was maybe what year was this? 82, was it? 82.
Yeah, it was 82.
Yeah.
So probably shot it in 81, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, 81, 80. So what was before this? So it would be The Driver, wouldn't it? Before this. Again, great action sequences in that. But this is where, as an action director, he was really top of his game, I think. Really, really top of his game. I don't think there was anybody to match him at this point in his career. I mean, as I say, that, you know, this is a guy that was the first AD on Bullet, for Christ's sake. You know, this is the guy that was in charge of everything on Bullet. So, you know, when you have somebody with that kind of pedigree, that level of experience in action movies, you know, to be able to bring that over to a movie like this, you know, I mean, he's really kind of, there's no one to match him.
I know, you're not seeing any rear projections or anything here, do you?
No.
It's all done on location with real stuntmen on actual roads here.
Yeah.
And yes, since it's I think this is set in San Francisco, isn't it? Is it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a little connection to Bullet there as another.
Yeah, Bullet and Dirty Harry as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the 70s and 80s seems to be very good for San Francisco in comparison today.
Yeah.
Well, that's before it went to hell, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's when it was the jewel of the bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
was
it's
the
like
place.
hillside roads full of like tents now instead of apartments. From what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to love the TV show Streets of San Francisco with Cole Malden and
Yeah, with Michael Douglas.
Oh,
Right.
that's
I've only
so
seen a
good.
couple of episodes, but damn man, it
Right.
is good though. I mean, and you
Yeah.
can really see Michael Douglas wasn't just another nepo baby. No, he had actual fucking charm.
he really did.
Oh,
Really
Yeah.
yeah.
Carl Malden as well. 'Cause you've got
Yeah,
good
Cole
actors
Malden.
in
Loved
there.
Cole Malden.
Yeah, he's another actor who's very underrated, but always good in everything I've seen him in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he is. Great actor.
yeah,
was-
on the
he used to call-
waterfront, Patton, fucking
Yeah.
Streetcar Named Desire. He's a brilliant
Yeah.
actor, man.
Mm.
Yeah. But unfortunately, they lose him as well, and he's like, "How could you lose a goddamn boss with all that money?" No, it's like, I wish I had that clip from Last Action Hero now, where the smoke is just coming out of his ears, and he's like, "And you blood because of a lousy Niger convict." Yes, yes, I called him Niger.
What you done? What you created?
What have you done?
Oh, why do I have such on this screen? We just corrupt everything.
Toxic, you've made a monster.
Yeah. As soon as that.
Oh god.
That is always my goal, is to get onto everybody's
Yeah.
stream and infiltrate it like a fucking mind virus and turn everybody as toxic as me. Because it's like I told one of my girlfriends once, I'm like, you know, once everybody has herpes, then nobody has herpes.
Oh my god.
Oh, Christ.
Oh. Oh.
I'm going to have to fucking bow out now. I can't stop.
Hold on a second.
You're so freaking evil.
Oh. I'm actually having to sit back while laughing just in case I blow the mic out. So, yeah. But yeah, phrasing. Yeah, but I love how we just fucking stand up to him as well. Hey, this guy's got more brains and more fucking balls than any partner I've ever known. It's like, just because you said that with conviction, don't make it shit. But it's great. You've just seen how these characters have progressed as well, and just grown to fucking trust each other. And it feels like it's progressed nicely. It doesn't feel rushed. It's
it feels organic. It feels earned and organic. You feel like you've been on this 48-hour fucking mission with these guys. You know, you're feeling the exhaustion and the loss of like how close they came to snatching these guys up and how they fucking it slipped through their fingers. And what it's going to cost Jack a lot more than it costs Reggie in the long run, because, you know, Jack's probably going to lose his career. He might even be fucking up on charges and shit. I mean, it's really not going to cost Reggie anything that he didn't. I mean, technically it's going to cost him the money that he stole, but I mean, again, it's stolen fucking money. So it's just like, you know, it's definitely going to cost Reggie his new life though, because he's probably banking on this money to be, you know, how he's going to bankroll having a different kind of life than what he's known before. Not that, I mean, you shouldn't really look at fucking stolen drug money as a way to, you know, like, I'm going to use the stolen drug money to get out of the illegal lifestyle or whatever. But I mean, at the same time, you know, they're both dejected and, you know, for different reasons have, you know, missed the window. And it's just that look on both of their faces as they're getting read the riot act by this fucking, you know, police chief or captain or whatever, that's just jumping all both feet, all 400 pounds in their asses, and just totally belittling both of them.
Phrasing.
You know,
in all seriousness. And plus the fact that his the money is gone. If he fucking gets out of prison, he's going to be another ex-convict, isn't he?
Yeah, no, yeah,
That's
facts.
it.
Yeah.
So he's kind of fucked, isn't he, without the money? With the money, you can at least try and
Yeah.
maybe start something new. You know, not have to worry about being just another convict that's trying to get a job but can't because he's got this fucking criminal record. It's like, because
Fact.
once you're a convict, you're always a convict, no matter what.
Yep.
But yeah, it's and I don't like the fact Reggie actually defends him as well. Don't you think you're being too hard on the guy? And he's like, "You go fuck yourself, convict." And he does generally feel bad that Jack is probably gonna fucking get charged for a lot of this shit and lose his job and lose everything. He does.
This is where we have the big shift in it, because it's like you see Jack treating him like, I love this subtle nod here. I don't know if you guys twig this, is that he takes he's like, a lot of shit don't seem right, and he takes the handcuffs off of Reggie and he doesn't put them back on, because number one, he has no one left to catch because he's not going to be a fucking cop much longer and he's already fucked everything up. And number two, he takes the cuffs off and throws them away in disgust, because he's like, I'm disgusted by the fact that I had to put handcuffs on my partner to make it look legit in front of my captain, who is fucking screaming at us, and protocol demands, that him being some sort of hand restraints at all times and stuff like that. And he's like, he's like just angry and disgusted by it. Like, get these fucking things away from this man who I now respect and stuff. Like, I really I was like, God damn, man, this is fucking deep. This is a Walter Hill movie, man.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This is really well done.
It's a very, very dark movie, but it's like there is some kind of good in there as well, despite it all. There is this heartwarming relationship that's developed between them out of, despite starting off with some kind of animosity. But and they were kind of at their lowest point as well. I mean, it's like, no fucks are given as well. There is no fucks given. I mean, they're at rock bottom. It can't get any worse for him now. It's like,
let's go get it. Yeah, let's take your car. Let's go get a drink. Let's drown our sorrows like a couple of men. We failed. We fucked up to the point where we can't possibly fuck up anymore. And whatever else he is, Jack is he's still a cop at the end of the day, and it's pro forma. So he's going to call in, he's going to check in, and then and unbeknownst to him, fucking Iceman accidentally gives him exactly the information. He thinks he's telling Jack, putting the last nail in Jack's coffin, another clue here. But what he really does is he's inadvertently giving Jack hope. Like, hey, because he doesn't know that they went to, this is the brilliance of this. If they originally had the idea that Kehoe would be the Iceman, then this is fucking brilliant, or it's just really good luck. So Kehoe doesn't know that fucking Reggie's character came up with the idea to go to Torchy's, the redneck bar, and get the lead for Chinatown. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that that's happened. So him giving this information about the bus being dumped in Chinatown shouldn't really mean anything, but it does mean something because Reggie came up with that clue. See what I mean?
Yeah, well, this is why you're a fucking detective anyway, because you spot a lot of things that other people don't see.
Or it's why I'm a writer and I'm just making all this shit up in my fucking writer brain that makes sense to me. Yeah, like how I would have written it.
Well, it is your detective experience that's led you to your writing, though, hasn't it? In a way, because I think to be a good detective writer, I think you got to be a good detective as well. Otherwise,
You're goddamn right, English. Go ahead with your little show here.
But this is a very good logical conclusion to the final as well, because they say that they were taking the bus into Chinatown, and the only thing they can think of only reason to go back into Chinatown is the women that claim, we're done with those guys, we're done with that macho bullshit, and I love how Jack is the one that comes to that conclusion, and Reggie's really skeptical about it until he's like, well, you got nothing better to do than go to jail, and he's like, Chinatown, huh?
Yeah, because technically he doesn't have to have them back until the afternoon. So really, he's just like, he can just go do whatever the fuck he wants. He's probably was planning on getting a few drinks in him, then taking him to go see the girl so he could get laid, whatever. I mean, he's got the whole 48 hours. So, I mean, it's just, there's no reason not to check it out. Because what's the worst? What's the worst that could happen? But I do like the fact that little subtle hints to Jack's all of his facade of normalcy breaking down. You see that, you know, his wound on his face is starting to fucking bleed again. You know, he's getting more and more haggard. And then, I mean, I gotta tell you, man, the way they roust these chicks the first time compared to this time, like Jack goes in there like a motherfucking beast. Like he is not even playing around with them. He's just like, grab your piece and back me up, and just puts that bitch in a fucking stranglehold. Like he's just like, I'll rip your fucking lungs out. Like, God,
yeah,
damn.
because when he first came to him, they were like civilians who may have information, but now he knows they're fucking aiding and abetting. They're complicit with these guys now.
Yeah.
Plus, Jack is just in no fucks given mode.
Yeah.
He's not going to come in because, you know, when he comes in the first time, it's all like, hey, let me grab my badge. Everything's cool. I don't want to shoot you. I know you don't want to shoot me. But this time it's like, where's he at, or I'm going to rip your fucking lungs out.
I know. It's like, what? He doesn't give a shit, man. She eventually tells him, and that's like, yeah, the man can live or die. It's up to you. Otherwise, he's a dead man. Yeah, so he's obviously, yeah, that's a fucking soldier talking as well, or just happens to have a badge. Yeah, so they're going, and it's a pretty good fucking violent showdown as well. I love it, and I don't think Eddie Murphy's character Reggie has actually really killed someone up front. I don't know, he'd never, because he's
I don't think so.
Yeah, because he's shaking his gun, isn't he, a little bit when he?
But I mean, listen, Sonny Landham is fucking scary, man.
Oh yeah,
Really?
This is a dude who
Wouldn't want to be
fought
in there
a fucking
anyway.
predator. This guy fucking stood on a log with nothing but a knife and went after a fucking predator. I mean, this is like this is Sonny Landham we're talking about. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be shaking a little. I don't think I would have given him a warning. I think I would have just walked up and just put one in his head and called it a day. Be like, listen, he went after me with that knife. So
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, you come up against a fucking opponent that you know is gonna fuck you up. You fucking kill him quick, because he's gonna fuck you up really bad. And like I said, I mean, he had bodyguards on the set of Predator to protect every other actor from him, which says a lot. Even when he's being interviewed, he's fucking crazy. There's this one little interview in The Predator where he was like, "Hey, I hope you got that camera on my good side." Like,
Make sure you take good pictures of me, or I'll chop up your family and eat them.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, you absolute fucking legend. And yeah, he laughs at him. It's like he's not even scared that Reggie's there. He's gonna be like, yeah, you don't have the fucking balls to kill me. But no, Reggie puts him down, and yeah, he got his fucking clothes on pretty quickly, didn't he? Compared to Red, because he just, sex to him seems to be very trivial. Killing cops, no, that's the real ecstasy.
Yeah, throws around little security officer Tasha Yar like she's a fucking rag doll.
I know. I mean, he fucking throws like she's nothing, and she still defends him because that's women for you.
Yeah.
And this is a bit where Eddie Murphy said he had no idea how to act when doing this scene, so he'd use like references to it. He would sort of like impersonate Bruce Lee. You know, when Bruce Lee was wandering around the alleyways looking for someone to fight, you know, and he had that look on his face, Eddie Murphy would emulate it. And I love you just gotta love fucking 1980s alleyways, neon lights, fucking steam coming out the drains, everything, and just all that fog and mist. It's dirty and gross, but God, it's just so pleasing to look at for some reason.
It's you might call it a visual stereotrope.
Yeah, visual stereo.
It is. Yeah, we got to get that. We got to get that out there. That word is going to be the 2026 word. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, it's another stereotrope that they're behind a bunch of Asian restaurants and there's no cats or dogs running around.
Hey, that's what you're doing, man. Whoa, we're nearly at the end, man. We are nearly at the end. Sorry, man, but you can always watch the rewatch later. So yeah. Yeah, great visuals as well with the fucking
Lovely.
neon lights. I mean, I know, it just adds so much atmosphere. It really does. And you've got like James Horner, sort of an ominous score playing in the back. So yeah, he gets Reggie, and he's finally got someone to use as a hostage to help him escape. But Nick Nolte's got no fucks given. He's not giving no fucks anymore. He's not going to hand him his gun. He's not going to play it safe. He has had enough. He's going to take this fucker down. And he's like, "Hey, you're down, Gans. Deal with it." And he's like, "What do you mean I'm done? I got the money. I got the gun. I got your partner." And I'm thinking, is he getting a bit too fucking stupid here? He's really overestimating his mortality here. But Jack just fucking guns him down. He doesn't hesitate either. He just fucking shoots at him. So the guy's
there's no way to arrest him. He's got no handcuffs. He's
Yeah,
not taking
that's
him
true.
in. He's already killed multiple police officers. He's got a fucking handgun. That's it. That's the end of the line for you, buddy. Pop, pop, pop. And he just fucking just dumps a fucking clip into the guy's chest.
Yeah, I love how he just decides to run at him as well, not knowing. Is he overestimating himself here and think like he can probably get him before fucking Jack can gun him down?
Where's he gonna go?
Well, Jack popped him in the shoulder, so that shoulder's not going to work right anymore. So now he's trying to hold the gun anyway, like hold the gun up in some sort of position. As far as running at him, I don't know what the fuck that was all about. But
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know if he could have just swapped the gun. I know it would have made it harder to aim if you're not used to shooting with your other hand. But fucking, I think it's much. I'd rather use my other hand than actually run at a guy with a fucking gun who will gun me down.
Well,
But anyway,
he is at the back of a dead end alley, and his
Yeah.
options are go out in a blaze of glory here, or go back to prison for the rest of your life. Which
yeah,
would you
but
pick?
that's not going to happen, is it? As we've said, you gun down a fucking cop or two, you're fucked. You are fucked, man. So yeah, it's all right, man. It's all right, Artie, anyway, because I know time zones are a fucking bitch, but if you do end up coming on a stream again, you're more than welcome. Okay.
Good lad.
And every time a character says you're not where you should take a drink. Oh yeah, we should have done that. Well, does
What,
Niger?
Niger? The country Niger?
Does Niger count? I don't know. But yeah, fucking Eddie Murphy is when he fucking shoots Gans the first time, he's like, hey, all that stuff about me saying just gun him down. I was bluffing, man. But it doesn't matter anyway. He finally gets his pussy. The plot can stop cock blocking him, and he can go to jail, balls empty. I mean, it's 2 3 years.
Nice one. All right. Good for you. Good for you. I have no more my
Congratulations.
young
on that.
Padawan. You have become as toxic as I.
Yeah.
Now I must go to the next stream.
Now I must make a man out of Toonie Boy. I have much work to do.
Oh, God.
No, but the thing is, though, it's been 3 fucking years. Do you think he might have redecorated the apartment while he was there? I don't know. It's
Yeah.
turned it into a Jackson Pollock painting. The
So you
whole
got to
wall
use
feeling.
something for wallpaper paste, haven't you?
Yeah,
This is why-
yeah,
this is
something
why
quick
when Trudy
draft.
shows up back to the Vice Squad after this weekend getaway, and they're like, "Where you been, Trudy?" Well, I was out in San Francisco, and I stumbled roller skating. Roller skating. That's what it is. That's why I'm walking funny.
Is that your excuse for why your dress is so sticky? So- why's your hair all quiffed up? Anyway, but, yeah, fucking hell, she was very underrated back in the 80s. Olivia Brown, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, back in the day. So yeah, I'm humble, but I thought it was great. So I like how he is going to actually let him keep the money now anyway. Fuck it, I know it's stolen, but you know what? You helped me out. I think there's a chance you can redeem yourself, and I don't want you just to be another convict that's going to end up reoffending because you have nothing else left in life. So and fuck, he has done more. He has done more for this job than all the other police officers have. Every fucking police officer has been getting on his case about it as well. So, I mean, plus, okay, this was another joke that I did like in the second one where he lends a couple of grand off him to get a new car, and it's still a very similar shitty blue, like fucking convertible. So, okay, that was kind of funny. But he does tell him that, listen, I'm still a police officer, okay? That's if I don't get charged and punished after this case, but I don't think I will because I got guns. So, yeah, everything's hunky-dory. But if you reoffend, I will bust your ass. He lets him know that. He lets him know that he's not going to suddenly let him off at anything he does next just because they're friends. But it's like, okay, well, I will be an honest man. I'm going to go straight. But if I was to go back to crime, what makes you think you can catch me? And he's like, can I have my lighter back? So, yeah, he never misses a thing. He's still kind of like watching, isn't he? He's still watching for any wrongdoings. He's still looking for tricks. But it does end it on a very funny note as well that establishes the relationship. Until the second one comes along and their relationship kind of goes back to square one again with the mistrust. But yeah, this film fucking rocks, man. It is classic fucking movie.
I think this is Eddie Murphy's magnum opus. Personally, I think this is the best thing that he's done. I think because he was so Eddie Murphy in this.
Yeah. Can I disagree with you and say maybe Coming to America might be one of his best performances?
I hate that movie.
You hate that movie?
I hate
that movie. It's good, man.
Look, I hate. There's a lot that I like about it. Arsenio Hall, for a start, I think he's absolutely brilliant. He's my favourite thing in the whole movie, if I'm completely honest. And James L. Jones.
Inside Man, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. They're called people now, not things. We got another day. Black History Month. No people now. Go ahead. Tell me how he's your favorite person. He's your favorite person.
Stop! I can't breathe.
Do not kill our best.
Oh my god.
God.
I don't think we're going to be able to finish this now. No, we're going to have to end this. We're not going to carry on. Jesus Christ. We'll probably touch more on Coming to America when I do it next. Is it next week? Yes, it's next week. So, yeah, we'll touch more on that. But,
Oh, God, help us all.
I'll be in the chat.
if you can, Hey, Bandad, how you doing, man?
We're one step closer to open bar. We're one step closer.
Oh, no.
Oh, great, man.
Breathe.
Yeah, we'll touch more on it next week anyway, Coming to America. But I like that movie. I do. I think Eddie Murphy is very underrated in it, but yeah, the fact that this was his first movie, I mean, yeah, you can already see, you can see why he became such a big star later, in the 80s because why they thought, okay, we want this guy to be in more movies. He's very charming. He's very sort of cocky, but he's very charismatic and he's very funny. You know?
More importantly, they saw him as a person, as a
Yeah.
what other people in the industry saw him as just another black thing, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Very impressive. Yeah, I might do that for this Christmas anyway. It's a very good dark Christmas movie with a very dark Christmas comedy. So I will do that one.
one might say that a lot of Eddie Murphy projects were a little on the dark side.
Damn it!
The darkness, Johnny Murphy, the darkness.
Oh.
Happy Black History Month, everyone.
Funny, violent, great, right, well written. Fucking Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy kill it. You know, one of the best films from the 80s. So yeah, that's my final thoughts. Lord Toxic. Before we end,
all I can say is I love a good, fair, and balanced review, and having all these foreign entities from countries like Niger and
what about the ones from Negro?
Negro. Yeah, just good stuff all the way around. Great movie. Listen, all bullshit aside, I said a lot of stuff in here. I really, really enjoyed revisiting this with you. I know it was originally my idea, but thanks, Darth Plato. You're absolutely correct.
I was glad to sort of watch this. I was glad to watch this movie again after a while of not seeing it because it's one of those movies that kind of takes me back a little bit with my dad as well. So you know, and he loved Eddie Murphy. He really loved Eddie Murphy movies with just something to laugh along. One of the few things me and him could really bond over. So
yeah, well, same with me and my dad. A little different. We bonded over the good old fashioned hate crime that happened halfway through the film, which both me and my dad appreciated for different reasons. But yeah, no, great film. I got a lot more out of it this time than I ever have before. I'm really excited to hear what Inside Man has to say about this film. I'm sure he has a lot to say.
I loved it.
Remember to me, man. Remember, keep it inclusive and whatever fucking PC nonsense. But
I think Darth Plato's right. Open Bar has nothing on us except for 12 million subscribers that they have, except for that.
You know, the subs, the views, the money.
Yeah, Rachel Rose, final thoughts on 48 hours.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Yeah,
I am now.
I'll never recover. Holy shit. Oh, that was brilliant. Just as good as the movie, just as fun. Oh,
Yeah, there's something about just sitting around with these with a few people, just talk about movies we like and discovering new things we never thought about before. You know, because that's what movies do. You know, they give you some rewatch value as well, so you can notice things you never noticed before. It's like instead of just spoon feeding you it. And I like
It's
that.
just that something like this, we would definitely have to be screening at the hotel bar or something, because if we were in a movie theater, they would have kicked us out long ago. There's no way.
you are so right. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, Jesus Christ! It's sad, man. If you can catch your breath.
It was well, I got to say I haven't been haven't been in this condition for a while. Not since I think Thursday of last week, actually. But honestly, I thank you so much for inviting me on. It's been an absolute blast. It really has. I think Nick's has done a fantastic job with all the still everything. Really,
The
really
MVP
incredible.
Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been trying to teach me to sort of
Yeah.
do the same thing here as well. And
Great.
Jesus Christ, man.
Absolutely
And,
great.
yeah, it's crazy as well what he was teaching me. It's like all this coding stuff. It's like, yeah, it's going to take me a while to learn this stuff. But he says eventually you will get it down. It's like it
Yeah.
becomes like a second language to you. So,
You will, mate. But it was so much fun. So much fun. I just feel like I was a bit of a spare wheel, just sitting here listening to everybody sort of throwing their banter around. And but I'm glad, because I think if I was talking too much, then I wouldn't be laughing as much. So thank you to all of you. You've all provided me with an enormously entertaining evening. I can't tell you how much that means to me. If you're making me laugh, then you're always going to be my friend.
yeah, because we do have to have fun on these things as well.
Yeah.
Because even good films or bad films, can still you could just have fun discussions with as well and not take it too seriously. Because
Yeah.
but
it's
yeah,
great.
cheers for. But yeah, thanks for that inside, man. Thanks for coming on, Rebel Rose. Low Toxic, always a fucking pleasure. And Daft Plato in the chat, Anna Nielsen, and Nix as well for the slides. Thank you, Fandad Menace. Miss Sparkles, thank you for the super chats, and RTNZ as well. Thank you very much. It'll pay for my alcohol addiction, so my alcoholism. So yeah, so Remy Jones, thank you very much. Well, it's just because I don't want to end up missing anyone. Cos Mickey Holder as well was in there, so yeah, thanks for joining us in chat. And yeah, Nick, still get better, because I know he wasn't feeling too well. When we
Yeah,
spoke.
get well soon, Nix. Get well
Yeah.
soon, mate. Get well soon. You've done a fantastic job.
I know. And anyone else? No, that seems to be it. So yeah, thank you for joining me for 4 hours. If you've not seen this movie, and apologies that we spoiled it for you, but you should have watched the movie first before you came on this. But
Yeah.
it's on you. It's fucking on you.
Yeah, that's right.
Learn your
Yeah.
lesson.
And then in newcomers that come across this, no, we will not be watching the movie. I probably should have stated that earlier as well, because unlike my Miami Vice fucking stream, apparently we had someone who thought they were going to watch 5 episodes of it. I was like, did you not see the fucking title? But anyway, moving on, I digress. Thank you for joining me, everyone in chat, everyone on the panel, and whoever you beautiful bastards are, Northern English or not, thanks for watching. But right now, that's us done, and we are off to the pub. Thank you, and enjoy your weekend, and happy Black History Month, Nigers.